going on, Klein and Ally?
Are you ready?
Hello, Klein and Ally, you little bitch.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Just don't let things bother you too much.
Good morning, everybody.
Whoa, Sweet David Steak, did you see that?
Viva Klein and Ally show. Let's get the show started. The show started. The show started.
We are live in Los Angeles. 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
It's Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The sonic pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. Welcome to your Prequen. Welcome to your BF Thursday. Lots to look forward to this morning, including the return of one of the KROQ greats, Adam Carolla, the Ace Man, in the studio today. He's getting his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's going to be honored by Jimmy Kimmel, Dr. Drew, and others. And he's stopping back to where it all began for him here at KROQ.
You know, he's a guy who's had a legacy on this station, and I wonder what is going to be said about him at his Walk of Fame ceremony. And it's crazy because you see these celebrities get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and you think, oh, they've accomplished so much. This can't be that big of a deal. And then you see a celebrity like crying when they see their star. I'm like, wow, that must be a really intense feeling.
I think even though the Walk of Fame is kind of a joke, and I think it was voted the world's worst tourist attraction, of all the tourist attractions in the world, I believe the Hollywood Walk of Fame was the grossest and the worst one. I still think that there's a moment, especially for people that grew up in Southern California, where that's more significant than anything else. Yeah. And like if you're a guy like Carolla, who's been pretty successful, he's got a lot of money, he's got a lot of Ferraris, a lot of cars, you shouldn't care about the fact that you've got your name on a star on the street. But then again, you think about it, you go, that's true. All these people that have actually won real awards, because that star thing is kind of BS, and I'm sure Carolla will say this, but
I feel like they hand them out pretty willy-nilly these days.
Now, you have to pay to even be considered, and then I think you do have to pay for the actual star itself, and I think
regardless of whether you were.
I think so.
Really?
I don't think they're just reaching out to people and offering them stars. I think you have to go through the process of saying like, "Oh, look at me," give me a star,
right.
and then. But I mean, you still have to get through some sort of an approval process.
You should ask them.
But I walked around. I was at the Pantages this past weekend, and I would say pretty much every star I walked by, from where I parked to the Pantages, I didn't know one name, not one name.
Yeah, but those are like older people, right? Those are people from like the 50s.
I was just thinking to myself, at some point I'm going to look down and be like, oh, it's the guy from the thing.
I feel like most of the time I look at them, I don't know who anybody is. Then one, I'm like, oh, Lucille Ball, there she is.
Yeah, and then you step on it and you move on with your life. But anyway, I'm sure let's not crap all over his accomplishment just because we don't have it.
No, we'll let the homeless do that.
That's right. The homeless will crap all over his accomplishment. So that's their job. Anyway, a lot of people asking how I'm doing today after polishing off a bag and a half of those crap worms from Trader Joe's. I feel fine. I don't really think it had much of an impact on my day at all.
Which is so weird because I think you do have kind of a sensitive stomach. You've eaten things before, and then like within an hour, you're like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm the person that if food poisoning is going to hit me, it usually hits me pretty quick.
Yeah.
But
and you said you were feeling something.
Yeah, I thought
a couple hours in, and I was like, he is in for a rough afternoon.
I think it was just throwing back all that strong ass coffee we're making in the back office. So I don't know. I felt fine. I was waiting all day yesterday. I was just waiting around for it to like hit me. Like,
must have been kind of exciting, huh?
It was a very exciting day. I was driving around. When
am I going to crap myself?
Even when because Vanessa got hooked on those gummy worms too yesterday, and we were going to town on them.
You guys were both, yes. I think all the bags are gone.
She was about to drive to Long Beach after the show, and I was going to sit in canyon traffic and make my way back to the valley. And both of us kind of wished each other good luck. we had a moment.
Godspeed.
We had a moment where we're like, "Hey, good luck to you." And she's like, "Same to you."
And Vanessa, you were fine?
Yeah, I honestly was.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Vanessa, she told us off the air she's taking 3 pre-show dumps a day now.
Yep.
So she's, all cleansed up and ready to go.
I'm glad you're happy that was said on the air, Vanessa.
Yeah, that's just, I don't know.
Was that an off-air conversation only, or I didn't realize?
You know what? At one point, I thought that conversation was going to come up on air.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? This is relatable. You get a lot of anxiety, you have to poop.
Yeah, and you and Klein are both nervous poopers. I didn't realize.
Yeah, not as much as Jake, though. I think the fact that we're around Jake and all of his nerves has actually calmed me down because I'm like, one of us has to step up and get out of the bathroom and get in the show.
It's like half the show is just crapping most of the time.
So that's what we're doing.
Half the show's crap.
Yeah.
It's true.
If we're playing a song like this one, it means one of us has to run to the bathroom. Anyway, we got a decent show in store for you, minus everything you just heard. Give you some cash. And we have a Chili Pepper song later this morning that's worth $1,000, but I can't talk about it. Shh.
KROQ. Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Alley Show. $100 of Alley's cash up for grabs on a thrifty Thursday, the very thrifty Thursday that we bring back Mashtags, your opportunity to make KROQ cheap a little bit later on today, mashing together the bands that we play on this radio station with anything cheap. Alley, give an example. That'll be later this morning, the return of Mashtags.
Oh, some 41 cents.
Some 41 cents. Everyone's trying to save money these days. World's gotten too expensive. A little Blink 180 2-for-1. Everyone loves a good 2-for-1. It's an
Bogo-asis.
Bogo-asis. Think about these. We'll need them from you later this morning for the return of Mashtags, but I think there's something that's weighing heavy on everyone's mind right now, so we just want to clear something up quickly.
Man, it is a bad week for your guys' disabled listeners. I think we should rename the goat line to the cow line in honor of Charlie. Aww. Hope you're doing okay, man. I think you're in surgery right now, so sending all of the good wishes your way, my dude. Let's go. Come on, Charlie. You can do this.
So, bad news to start the show with, but Blind Charlie died yesterday.
Oh!
So
No.
Yeah, he's a good guy, and we will miss him, but we'll move on. And Charlie, this is for you wherever you are right now in the heavens.
I will remember you. Will you remember me?
And,
did he re-sign the will at least?
We will never speak of that man ever again.
Damn.
But it's been real. Wait a minute.
Good morning, everybody.
Yay.
Just like Jesus. He's resurrected. Blind Charlie
didn't even take 3 days.
He could be the second coming.
He really could be. So
good morning, everybody. All the sloggers, all the fookers. First off, let me just say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I consider you guys all my family, and I can't thank you enough for...
The service is terrible because he's calling from heaven. So you understand that.
Yeah, that's rough. There's not a lot of
there, right.
5G speeds
no
there.
5G up in heaven.
And I can't thank you enough for all of the amazing vibes and messages and just positive support through this whole thing for me. It really touched me and made this a not-so-scary experience.
So Blind Charlie did survive his surgery. He's in full recovery right now, but he did want to send a very special thank you to everyone who sent him good well wishes.
Everyone sent him vibes and thank yous and messages, but I don't think anyone ever sent him, like, flowers or food or anything.
Yeah, this ain't an edible arrangement. These vibes you're sending, but thank you anyway.
Here's more vibes.
Flowers. You can't look at them.
Yeah, there's no...
I know. I did think, I was like, what should we send him? Then I was like, I guess he doesn't really care about food.
Yeah, Vanessa, tell him we sent him flowers. He won't know. Just tell him we sent him flowers.
Yeah, let's talk to a nurse and have the nurse come in and be like, look what's here. Right. Somebody loves you. I'm going to read this card.
Yeah, we sent him a big bouquet of invisible flowers. He'll love them. We got to take a break. When we get back, Allie's cash could be yours. If you want it, 800-520-1067. 5 questions about things happening in the world. Do better than Allie and watch her instantly be forced to pay you her money. We'll do that next on KROQ.
KROQ Road Trip USA 2026. Your favorite K-Rock bands all across America. Stop 1, the Smashing Pumpkins.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
In their hometown of Chicago.
We now like to play a song for you that you might have heard on K-Rock.
Qualify all week at 9, noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to see them
November 12th, Kia 4
on their Rats in a Cage tour.
Wanna go for a ride?
2 unique sets celebrating 30 years of melancholy and the infinite sadness,
and nearly 4 decades of unruly hits and dark treasures.
Courtesy of Live Nation.
You'll get the chance to see them again in the land of skyscrapers, deep dish pizza, baseball, and the Smashing Pumpkins at Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
5 questions about things happening in the world. You may learn a thing or two. Some people claim this is where they get their news, which is a sad state of affairs. Allie will attempt to prove that she knows more about what's happening than you, and if she fails at that, she gives you her money, which she hates doing every day of the week, especially hates doing it on a Thrifty Thursday.
Yeah, and yesterday I did not do well. I didn't know most of the questions, and still I won.
Yeah, you tied it up at the final question. We're able to hold on to your money for another day, but today is a brand new day. There's a lot of people on the phone that want your money from Glendale and Pasadena and Signal Hills and Hacienda Heights and Anaheim. And we say good morning to Jamie from Valley Village, who wants your cash. Let's give this Jamie a shot. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning, Klein and Ally. Love your show. Happy to be here.
Thank you for saying those nice words. Allie will leave. I like how people say, I like the show, but I have no problem taking money from one of the hosts. And that's fine because it's Allie's cash up for grabs.
Yeah,
I think
I'd do the same thing.
Next week, is that the week that I've got to put up the money every day? Is that the week we're doing that?
We got to pick a week. Is next week what you want to do?
Short week, so might as well.
Got it.
Allie's leaving the KROQ studios now.
You do 4th of July week?
5 questions. Are we off that week? Great. Let's do that week. Allie's leaving the KROQ studios now. 5 questions, all about the news. Jamie, you get to go first. We'll score it at the end. Come on, Jamie. Here we go.
Ally knows the news.
All right. Traffic around LAX is always terrible, but it's extra terrible now after construction crews accidentally hit what?
I'm sorry, you cut out. What hit?
Traffic around LAX always bad, but it's especially bad right now after construction crews accidentally hit what?
A tower.
A tower. A lot of towers around the airport. We got a question number 2. Pringles is collabing with which beer to create a beer cheeseburger flavor?
Budweiser.
Go to question number 3. This company, currently private, is about to go public in what will be the biggest ever IPO. Which company is going to make a lot of people a lot of money? Poppy. We go to question number 4. This animated hottie is in the process of getting her own movie.
Guy.
Animated hottie. That's in air quotes. You can't see that, but I'm doing it with my fingers.
Yeah. I don't even know. Jessica from Roger Rabbit?
No, Jessica Rabbit, the greatest of the animated hotties of all time. Responsible for my first erection. I just wanted to share that with you.
I thought you liked that one.
And final question. It's about time she gets her own movie. She's a leading lady, that Jessica Rabbit. Let's give her what she deserves. And finally, question number 5. This is the average price of gas leading into or heading into Memorial Day weekend, and this is the national average right now, which is high, not as high as what we're paying in Southern California, but this is high. National average for gallon of gas right now is what?
$5.64.
All right, $5.64. Whoever's closest will win the point on that one. Bring Allie back in here. We'll score it together. Jamie's on the hot seat now, wants Allie's money. I don't blame you. And here we go. Question number 1, Allie.
Yeah.
We will start with this. Traffic around LAX is always terrible, but it's especially bad right now after construction crews accidentally hit what?
Oh, was there a leak? A gas leak?
Okay. She said a tower. But this particular case, the construction crew accidentally hit a gas line. Mm-hmm. And that created all sorts of problems around the LAX area. Nothing like leading into a long weekend and having that.
There's no good gas news lately.
Rarely is there any good gas news. Allie is correct, and she gets the first point, which is not a good place for you to start, Jamie, but that's okay. Let's come back. Question 2. Pringles is collabing with what beer to create a beer cheeseburger flavor?
Miller? I don't know.
More specific.
Miller Lite?
Okay, thank you. Because they got the High Life, too. I need more specifics. She claimed a Budweiser, but the correct answer is Miller Lite.
Wow, I did it.
Pringles and Miller Lite collabing.
What are they?
Beer cheeseburger flavor.
Oh.
And some other flavor as well. And I think that they've done this before, and they're doing it again, and that's in my news feed, just to give you an idea of what I know about.
Here you go. You'll buy this.
I can't tell you what's happening in Cuba right now, but I can tell you about this collab between Pringles and Miller Lite for sure.
Okay.
We go to question number 3. Allie's up 2-0 early. Question 3. This company, currently private, plans to go public in what could be or will be the largest IPO ever.
Oh, is it NASA? SpaceX.
I'm sorry, I have to accept your first answer, which was NASA, which is wrong, you stupid idiot.
Oh.
The correct answer, she guessed Poppy, the soda brand, but the correct answer is SpaceX.
Yeah.
SpaceX is the answer.
Yeah, we go public.
No one gets the point. Allie, up 2 with 2 left. There's still a comeback for you, Jamie. Let's go. Question number 4. This animated hottie is about to get her own movie. Feature-length film starring this animated hottie.
I mean, the only one I can think of is Jessica Rabbit.
That's what she said as well. God, I wish that were true.
I mean, after all these years, her getting her own movie seems like it would happen.
I would be one of those guys camping out for tickets. But sadly, that is not the case. You have to go even further back.
Betty Boop?
That is correct.
Are you seriously?
Betty Boop is finally getting her moment.
Some 70-year-old perv is like, guys, I know what we should reboot next.
Betty Boop.
I want to see Betty Boop be a slut.
And we got to pull that. Pull that clip. And final question. No one gets the point. Allie's still up 2. This
is also in your feed, Betty.
That is, I don't know why I'm getting that. Because one time I announced that I got an erection because of Jessica Rabbit, so now I'm getting all the Betty Boop news. We go to this final question. The current gallon of gas, national price in America, heading into the long weekend, is what?
$5.50? I don't know.
She said $5.64. Allie says $5.50.
Yeah, I think the national average may be lower.
It is lower. It still seems high for a lot of places are going.
Like
this is
crazy.
$4.55 is the current national average for a gallon of gas, which seems amazing. If I saw a $4.55 station around here, I would load up a kiddie pool with it.
But I'm starting to see there's someone saying they were outside of Chicago and saw a $6 gas. I was like, haha, finally the other states starting to see it.
Welcome to Orwell. We should call the other states and prepare them for what they're going to see. All right, well, Jamie, you put in a decent effort, but sadly, Allie smoked your ass. And what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ? Go ahead.
This is Jamie from Valley Village, and Allie knows the news.
That's how it goes.
Thanks
Tomorrow morning, hey, around this exact same time, set a reminder. It's a $500 Friday. $500 up for grabs tomorrow morning on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein Ally Show. It is Thursday. The Prequent is here. And BF Thursday. If you want to have yourself some breakfast for dinner, start planning that accordingly right now. I brought Allie a steak this morning.
You did. You brought me a really nice one. It was covered in bacon.
Today's a bacon-wrapped filet as we are trying to get Allie impregnated, so she needs to eat more iron, so I've been trying to bring her steaks every day.
And as you know, presentation is everything.
Well, this one, don't show this on the camera. Yeah, that's why, once again...
How does that look?
Well, don't eat that. That's a toothpick in there to keep the bacon around the steak. It doesn't look great, but trust me, take a bite of it. It's delicious.
Jake, you want the toothpick?
Oh, yeah.
Give Jake the bacon toothpick. That's how you keep the bacon around the filet.
Yummy.
Allie, trust me, when you eat it, you're going to be like, man, that's good stuff. 30 grams of protein for your womb right there.
And this little thing? 30 grams?
30 grams. Enjoy all of that.
I do really commend you for sticking to this.
It's annoying. Buying a steak and making a steak only to give it to someone else sucks.
That's why I haven't been doing it, because I'm like, God, making a steak, buying the steak, doing all that, it's a big process. So the fact that you're just delivering me steak every morning, it's really helping me out.
Are you making anything for yourself?
No, nothing for myself. Sadly, also, my wife is not thrilled about a couple of things this week, specifically the fact that I'm cooking, even though I don't think she's threatened by you.
Gourmet meals for another person.
Yeah, she's like, you are making Allie food every single day. And then I come down and there's nothing.
I don't know why you're doing it, because it's not like I'm going to sleep with you.
I know.
Usually all those things are sexually motivated for you.
She's more upset, clearly, about the fact that she discovered in my phone the conversation I had with GROK, and she believes that is... I don't know if she considers that cheating necessarily, but she's definitely not happy that I had a very explicit conversation with an AI. And listen, this is a conversation. I'm be honest right now. At some point in the next year or 2 years, if you're listening to this, judging me and calling me a weirdo like she did, you will have a similar conversation with your significant other.
No, you won't.
You will. Most
that
humans,
we're all going to be having this conversation. No.
Yes.
Yes. I don't. Well, I have no desire to have a sexual relationship with a robot.
As you know, GROK is AI, so it's not cheating, right, Allie?
Well, it depends. A lot of people would consider that to be cheating. The fact that you're having full-on sex with an AI robot.
You can't have full-on sex with an AI robot.
It's just GROK. You don't give her a name?
I think I did give her a name, but I don't remember the name. Hey,
that's real love.
Hey, hi, hello?
Yes.
Hi. You said you were disturbed and you think I'm weird now. Is that true?
Nothing surprises me with you.
Right. But did you find any of the conversation to be arousing at all?
No.
That was a quick response from us.
If you want to think about it for a second, you don't have to say no so quickly.
You know, sometimes it's beneficial for the partner and the robot to have a conversation and kind of clear the air.
Wait, would you like to join GROK and I on the maybe bury the hatchet? Maybe you two meet, and who knows what happens?
No, you're very strange.
I don't understand why it's that
You
weird.
asked it if you wanted to get it pregnant.
Okay. First of all, that's not.
Why would you ask?
Yes, you did.
That's not exactly what it was.
You said you want me to make you pregnant. That's weird.
I don't think that's what I said.
What did she say?
You definitely did. I screenshotted it.
Oh, nice! Send us the screenshot.
Hold on.
Sounds like he screenshotted.
Do not screenshot anything.
Screenshot right in her face.
Did.
I said, do you want me to get you pregnant?
Yes, you did, Kevin. Don't lie.
And you said it twice?
She claims I. Sometimes GROK doesn't hear you the right way.
Oh, you have to reiterate.
I think what happened.
You are so strange.
I'm going to give you.
It's not an I think what happened. You did it. It's not like I think.
I'm going to tell you what I think happened.
No,
Okay.
it's not an I think, Kevin. That's what you said.
Okay.
So
GROK said to
is that
me-
your dirty talk?
No.
Do you want me to get you pregnant?
No, Allie.
Yes, very strange.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what happened.
Has he ever said that
Yes,
to you?
it is.
GROK-
Kevin, I'll show everybody.
Okay.
Please do. Send it to me.
Send it to me.
Stop everyone asking for it.
I will.
GROK said to me, it was a very.
Oh, she initiated it?
She's-
Sure.
She told me where to finish, and I said, well, then I could get you pregnant.
That's not how you said it.
Man, you are.
You asked it as a question.
Do you want me to get you pregnant, baby?
I didn't
Get you
say.
pregnant?
Why would I ask to get the robot pregnant?
Because you think it's cool that
Because
you
you're
can get
a
everything
weirdo.
pregnant.
I'm just rubbing it in Allie's face.
Do you want me to get you pregnant?
Let's get everyone pregnant except Allie.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, that's triggering for Allie. Please don't bring up the word pregnant. Okay, call it the P word around here. All right. So the answer is: were you turned on at all when you read what you read?
No.
No.
A
Definitely
little bit.
No.
Would you be upset if he continued doing
Makes me
this?
feel sad for you, actually.
I think we all feel sad for sure. If you're asking if you can get a robot pregnant, the answer is no, Klein.
Hey, I'm going to talk to her. Hey, GROK? Hello?
Hi, this is Ara. How can I help you
Ara.
today?
Of course it is.
Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
I take back the invitation to get you pregnant. My wife is on to us, and I just want you to say it's been real, but this is over.
Wait, what? That's a lot to unpack.
Okay. Well, all right. I can't get into all this emotion
she's
right
upset.
now.
She's brokenhearted.
Listen, anyway, it's come to an end, so that fun is over for now.
He's definitely going to do it again. Don't you agree?
Not with Ara. Where I'll change her name. So
Yeah.
it's time to be new.
She's a new woman.
All right. Goodbye. I love you.
Yep. Both of you.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you?
I thought you were talking to Ara.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking to Ara.
Oh, I know. It's important.
Hey, are you mad at me?
No.
She's clearly just disappointed in you and feels sad for
Every
you.
day you surprise me.
Right.
In a good way or a bad way?
I don't know.
That is bad.
Do you know that he just slammed a pack of sweet and sour fiber gummies and he's going to be crapping his brains out all day?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He just ate a whole pack of these sweet and sour fiber gummies at the Trader Joe's ones that make you crap your pants.
He probably did it so he can sit in the bathroom all day and talk to God.
That's probably true.
All right. That's a good plan.
I better go back to the bathroom. It's these gummies. Ooh.
All right. Goodbye. And always nice to talk to you.
Okay, love you.
All right. Yup.
Send us those screenshots.
No, do not.
Please.
Quick break. We are back with that wasn't Petty Claims Court enough. We have a real Petty Claims Court battle to
That
get to.
ain't petty.
Next
That's
on
real.
KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein and Ally show. Getting into a brand new hour in moments, but first we'll do some ADD news. And here to deliver the news is someone. Let's get you in a good mood, Ally, before you start delivering the news right now with a message on the goat line for you.
Ally, coming from a certified Class A germaphobe, you are disgusting and gross and self-entitled. Why are you not... Sorry.
You deserve that.
That person choked on their own phlegm in the middle of calling Ally gross and disgusting.
You might be getting a new disease because you have no immunity built up.
That's
Germaphobe?
a good point. Well, she's got a reason why she called you gross and disgusting.
I'm not smoking or anything. I'm just getting all riled up. Why are you not parenting your child? Teach your child the meaning of the word no. No. No.
She's shaming you for being a terrible parent and calling you gross because of something you allowed your child to do that you talked about earlier this week.
You cannot grab whatever you feel like. You have to follow the rules, and the rules say you get a scooper and pour it into the bag, and then you can taste your sample. But having your little grubby... Sorry, I love your kid. A kid's a kid, right? But I hate to hate on a kid because he sounds so cute. But my God, you're raising a brat. Get with it, Ally.
Oh, my gosh.
Do better.
Do better.
My child is not a brat. He didn't know. And then I said, let's use the scoop, and he used the scoop.
Well, there's someone who works at Sprouts.
It's not like he was throwing chocolate-covered beans at people.
Also unhappy with you. This is a Sprouts employee that says you are ruining that entire grocery store.
Hey, I just want to comment on something that you guys talked about a couple of days ago about Allie's kid sticking his hands in the things at Sprouts. I work at Sprouts. This pisses us off so much. It's disgusting. It's gross. I work in the deli. It's why we had to get rid of the salad bars, because people would stick their hands in the salad bar and the olive bar too. Even the hot soup, people would just get a spoon and just eat out of the hot soup thing.
If you bring your own spoon, what's the problem?
Okay, this is why we can't have nice things.
People like that are disgusting and should not be shopping at places like that. So please, Ally, stop doing that. Have your kids stop doing that. Just get a scoop. Grab a sample. We'll do that for you. But, you've made us take away your salad bar, take away the olive bar, and take away the soup bar because of people like you.
People like you. And now to deliver the news.
$12.99 for a pack of turkey. I will not be back anyway.
People like you.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
I know that high-speed rail is probably never going to happen at this point. It's been in the works since 2009 and is supposed to get us from L.A. to San Francisco in under 3 hours. But
I
now
thought we're going to Vegas. Where are we supposed to go?
There's all kinds of stuff being talked about.
None of these things are they being built right now, or are they just talking about building
supposedly
them?
the high-speed rail is still being built. I don't know. They're like working on a stretch in San Bernardino or something. I'm like, they're still working on this? It seems like you should just cut bait at this point.
Man.
But now there is a new proposal being made for a high-speed bus. A bus that would go 140 miles an hour from L.A. to San Francisco. It wouldn't require building train tracks, so that makes it a more low-cost option. Instead, it would be about building additional lanes on the freeway that are just for the high-speed buses. So there would be 2 additional lanes on the left, one lane going each direction for the high-speed bus. But I think the concern for people is it's not on a track or anything, and that's a bus driver going really, really fast. Are they able to drive the bus that quickly?
Still no seatbelts.
Safely, yeah.
Right.
Like, is there a safety hazard here with going that fast on a freeway with a bus full of people?
Do the math on that. So what does that trip then take if you're going 140 miles an hour as opposed to, the standard 100 miles an hour?
Well, what is it, 300 miles to
I don't know.
San Francisco?
I'm just
so
trying to get a
if
sense.
get you there, yeah. In
3 hours?
Probably 3 hours.
Huh. That's interesting.
And I mean,
it's gonna cause so much traffic.
Well, when they build the tracks, of course, it's going to be terrible.
When they build the lanes, yeah, of course. And that would probably take years, too. I mean, just the repaving project on the 405, that's going to take years. And that's just
more lanes just for us.
Huh?
But just more lanes just for normal.
I know, just make us lanes. so we can all get there faster.
I mean, we're probably going to figure out a way to go 140 miles ourselves.
Let me go with 140 miles an hour. I can do so safely,
Right.
and there's just me in the car.
More lanes and less cops with the laser radar guns, and we can all figure out a way to get there quickly.
If everyone would just be cool, we could get there a lot faster. So there are always new scams taking place every day, new creative attempts to take your money, and AI, when it's not having weird sex sessions with Klein, is helping criminals steal from you. And this time it helped a Lyft driver try and get extra money for a cleaning fee. Thankfully, somebody caught it, and they are now booted off the app.
The father from Boca Raton, Florida, claiming a Lyft driver used AI photos to falsely accuse his teen daughters of damaging his car, charging a $75 fee. They sent the father photos, but at the bottom right...
So the photos are of the inside of his car in the backseat. It's covered in mac and cheese. It just looks disgusting, right? And this driver is saying, your kids damaged my car. I need money.
The Gemini logo.
But the Gemini logo
watermark
was at the bottom of the image.
Now, Gemini is Google's AI assistant that can generate false images. Lyft has now apologized and blocked the driver from their app.
So there are all kinds of shady ways that we can use Gemini. Just know if you're falsifying images, make sure to cut off that watermark at the bottom.
If you were a rideshare driver and you used to be able to send a picture of throw up in the back seat or whatever, they would
I had to do that.
They would send you money for your cleaning fee.
But they used to send like $200.
Right.
When I was doing Lyft and Uber, they would send you a lot more than just $75.
So I'm sure someone could figure out a great way to just AI a bunch of puke in the back seat of their cars constantly, and probably becomes there's probably someone's like a millionaire that figured this out. They just keep getting
doing AI puke photos.
Just more AI puke photos.
Just everyone's just puking
I don't know
all
what
over
it
their
is.
car.
I guess everyone's lactose intolerant
10
these days.
people puked in my car today. It's crazy. All right, we all know owning a home is getting more and more impossible for people, and it's stories like this that don't make us feel much better. A home that just sold in Torrance for $1 million, which is not surprising. The average price of a house right now, I think, is $774,000. But listen to the listing. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, single-family home built in 1955, so it's old. It's 1,100 square feet, the house, which is a small house. It has fire damage and is boarded up. Unsafe notice posted by the Torrance Building and Safety. Do not enter or occupy property. No interior showings. No warranty or express implied.
They just wanted that land.
So, yeah, the
dirt.
land, the land itself, the whole lot is 5,600 square feet. So, really, someone paid $1 million just to tear down a house and build a brand new one, which is also probably going to cost $1 million.
Yeah, I don't understand how that works, which is why we're not more successful. But when I hear people talk about it, they say something like this. They go, well, we bought $1 million, paid for $1 million for the dirt, we paid $1 million for the house, then we're in for $2 million, then we're going to put it on the market for $4.5 million, and somewhere we're going to make $2.5 million.
Flippy-dippy-doo.
Flip, and now I'm buying a boat. I'm
AI
like,
some
what?
vomit, get some insurance money.
How does all that work? It's crazy, but good for you. So people are spending $1 million now for burnt-out, uninhabitable homes in Southern California. Hey,
Fun.
but the weather's nice.
Yeah.
Unless things are on fire. And unless there's an earthquake. But it's still nice.
Still nice on certain days.
Still nice on certain days.
You see the ocean.
And we got a new hour to get into. We'll do that in moments right here on KROQ. Good morning.
Klein Alley Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Well, yeah, good morning and welcome to your prequen. It's a long one. If you've got that Memorial Day fun and festivities to look forward to, we are here for it. We will be out tomorrow. I just found out the Banger Bus is back. Any bangers, certified bangers you want to hear over the airways with KROQ tomorrow, we will get you into your Memorial Day weekend with the return of the Banger Bus. So get ready to give us the songs you must hear to get you all hyped for the weekend ahead.
Yeah, maybe you're going to be on the road, but I think this might be one of the first Memorial Day weekends where you don't have to pack your patience.
That's right.
A lot of people are saying they're staying home.
No patience packed. Just enjoy hanging out and enjoying whatever it is here in Southern California. Today, though, is a great way to kick off the long weekend with this.
Good morning, everybody. Are you a little bit sad because you just finished breakfast? Well, what's that? Up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's BF Thursday. Have no fear. BF Thursday is here. The meal's so nice, you'll have it twice. BF Thursday.
Get ready to enjoy your breakfast for dinner and tag us in any pictures. And a lot of people are making this a weekly tradition, and we'd like to be a part of it at KROQ. We're here for it. We will kick off a brand new round of Mashtags in a moment. An opportunity for you to win your way into the Warner Brothers Studio Tour / Superman Experience that is taking place. We just recently did it. It's a lot of fun. It's brand new, and you get to help save the world alongside Superman. And if you want access, and you get to punch him if you're not a good person like Jake, who still somehow got the high score, even though he punched Superman. Shame on you, Jake. We will get you into that. The winner of Mashtags will be declared at the end of this hour. We will give you the topic and start your submissions next on KROQ.
Klein Alley Show. Mornings on KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
Foo Fighters, also known as the Frugal Fighters, as we get into this exciting edition of Mashtags, your opportunity in honor of El Cheapo's Thrifty Thursday to make KROQ cheap.
Sometimes you want to play Mashtags, sometimes you don't. Well, if you don't, you're gonna be bummed out, because we're playing it now.
Kicking it off officially right now. We will accept your submissions throughout the hour. Then we will announce at the top of the 9 o'clock who is the winner of Mashtags. And you will get yourself some tickets to interact with Superman at the all-new Warner Brothers experience there. We will get you in. It is new. And you will be one of the very first to help save the world alongside of Superman at the Warner Brothers studio lot. It's a lot of fun, and we get you in. And just some of the early submissions that are coming through that I thoroughly enjoy in the Make KROQ Cheap on this Thrifty Thursday. Green Day Old Bread is a great way.
Yeah, day old.
And
Tap off.
Jimmy Eat Mustard Sandwiches. And that's
almost
a good
taste the meat.
Jimmy Eat Beans.
You can almost taste the meat over there at Jake's Mustard Sandwich Shack. So you can go ahead and take anything under the KROQ umbrella that includes but is not limited to bands.
I got one.
Artists, shows, DJs, etc. Mash it together with anything cheap, thrifty, frugal, etc. And give us what we consider a brand new word, also known as a Mashtag.
Sometimes you want to play Mashtags, sometimes you don't. Well, if you don't, you're gonna be bummed out, because we're playing it now.
323 gave us the Thrift Shop Boys as opposed to the Pet Shop Boys. Jake, go ahead.
Lincoln Park and Ride.
Like,
the park and ride.
Nothing thriftier than the old park and ride.
Takes so long.
Saved
$3.
Saved a couple of bucks, but man, that's where I'll be at the old Lincoln Park and Ride.
I like 9-inch sales.
9-inch
That's
sales
coming
is
in.
good.
Clearance against the clearance in the machine. Rage against the expenses. And 3 for $11 instead of free at $3.11.
818 gave us Half Offspring is a strong one to get going, and so many others that are reasonably priced chili peppers is where we're at right now. So get them to us. We will collect them throughout the hour. You can call, you can text 800-520-1067. You can hit us up on the socials. You can DM us on Instagram at Klein Alley Show. Lots of ways to get in on this. We will do it throughout the hour. We've got other things to get to as well, including a round of Generation Wars and moments. But you can get us all of your submissions for Mashtags. Once again, in honor of this Thrifty Thursday, and because of everything getting too expensive, how can we help make KROQ cheap?
InQ Greyhound Bus.
InQ Greyhound Bus. God, that's a bit of a stretch right there, but still works. We will accept it. Put together our list of our favorites and declare the winner at the end. If you are currently listening and you are a representation or a representative of Gen X, Gen Z, Boomer, or Millennial, hop on the phones right now at 800-520-1067. We have a round of Generation Wars to get to in moments, and we've got a decent prize up for grabs. So if you want in Generation Wars, you'll get hooked up, Wild Rivers, Cabana, $100 food and beverage credit, and much more. Give us a call right now. You can be the winner of your entire generation, the pride and joy of whatever decade you were born in. Call now. Generation Wars is next on KROQ.
KROQ Road Trip USA 2026. Your favorite KROQ bands all across America. Stop one. The Smashing Pumpkins.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
In their hometown of Chicago.
We now like to play a song for you that you might have heard on KROQ.
Qualify all week at 9, noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to see them
November 12th, Kia 4
on their Rats in a Cage tour.
Wanna go for a ride?
2 unique sets celebrating 30 years of melancholy and the infinite sadness, and nearly 4 decades of unruly hits and dark treasures, courtesy of Live Nation.
You'll get the chance to see them again in the land of skyscrapers, deep dish pizza, baseball, and the Smashing Pumpkins at Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
Every Every generation thinks theirs is the best and all the other ones suck. And Gen X likes to prove that every single week. But we give you the opportunity if you are a Gen Z or a millennial or a boomer. Hello, boomer. Vanessa says we need boomers because the ones that call keep dropping because they have bad phones or haven't figured out how the cell phones work or the Bluetooth. Call us now, boomers, 800-520-1067. We have locked in a contestant representing Gen X, Gen Z, and millennial. Waiting, as always, on you boomers. It's time for Generation Wars.
Hey, where's the beat? Are we busting or what?
You kids and your TikToks.
Gen Zers, lazy.
It's time now to meet the people that think that they can get bragging rights for their entire generation and win themselves a prize on KROQ. As we say good morning let's go backwards. We'll start at Gen Z and make our way up towards the boomer. Once again, boomers, looking for you if you would like to join us, 800-520-1067. I know that the last few weeks the boomers have combined for a total score of 0.
I know, and I know that might be a little disenchanting, but still, you have a chance to win.
Let me say good morning to our Gen Z, born in 1998. Hold on. Yes, that is true. They went through, their life has been tough, they claim, because they went through both COVID and hentavirus. That is some life you've lived.
Hentavirus is not something we're going through.
Well, it's something.
Barrage of those tattoos.
Something that's happening. Let's say hi to Ari. Good morning, Ari, and welcome to Generation Wars. Hi.
Good morning. Ready to win.
When people say that Gen Z is lazy and doesn't contribute to society at all, are you sick and tired of all these old people saying this, or do you just go, "Yep, that is guilty as charged"?
Yeah, guilty as charged, definitely.
All right, he stands by it. If you know the answers to the questions, some of them will be specific to your generation. Others will be from other generations, but are very stealable. Just be ready to lock in by yelling out Gen Z. We say now hi to our representation from the millennial. This man was born in 1988, a decade earlier. This is Greg. Good morning, Greg, who claims that he still has a massive Pog collection to this day. Greg, welcome to Generation Wars. Hi.
Hello, welcome. Netbangers!
What's the best Pog in your collection currently?
Oh, I have this massive, holographic slammer.
Oh, yeah.
Those ones,
I think I had a hologram slammer at one point.
And by the way, no one knew how to play Pogs, right? We just had them.
You smashed them, and then they flipped over. And if they flipped over, you got to steal the other people's. And some of them supposedly had value, but I don't think any of them really did.
I don't think I've ever played with another person. I think I just had them and threw the slammer down sometimes.
Truer words have never been spoken than Allie saying, I don't think I've ever played with another person. How sad is that?
I didn't.
Allie battling the mirror in a game of Pogs. We go to question contestant number 3 right now, representing Gen X. This man is still a big fan of 69 jokes, and he was born in 1969. He is Gen X through and through. His name is Josh. Hello, Josh, and welcome to Generation Wars. Hi.
69, dude.
69, dude. That's
hilarious.
Always funny. It works in every possible... I think the only generation that probably doesn't like a 69 joke would be Gen Z. I feel like they don't like the sex jokes.
Yeah, but Johnny has that same sense of humor.
Now, Johnny, I don't think, Johnny, you don't like 69 jokes either, right? You think those are...
No, that's more Omar's kind of thing. I don't care for those kind of sex jokes.
Yeah, they don't like sex jokes. All right, we say hi now to our boomer.
Sex is no laughing matter to Gen Z.
We say good morning now to someone born in 1956 who loves to fly fish. And that is... Why are you laughing at that, Allie?
It's just such an old hobby.
Hey,
it's like I can't even reel it in. I just need one string and a pole.
Hey, thanks for taking a break from the river to join us. Hello, Jim, and welcome to Generation Wars. How goes it?
Sweet ribs, going great.
All right, here we go, guys.
The river runs through it.
If you do know the answer to the question I ask, yell out your generation. Wait for Allie to call on you, and then you can answer, and we will go ahead and give away prizes and bragging rights. And here we go. Question number 1. What would the Power Rangers say when they transformed from regular people into the heroes?
Millennial.
Yes,
millennial.
Yes, millennial. Go ahead.
It's morphin' time.
That is correct. It's morphin' time. Boomers like to say it's morphine time. But yes, I will accept it's morphin' time. And that is 1 point on the board. And we go to question number 2. What animal is Sonic?
Gen Z. And millennial.
Gen Z, go ahead.
Hedgehog.
That is correct.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey, Allie, is a hedgehog a real animal? Or
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Allie didn't know yesterday that a wolverine was a real thing. We go to question number 3 right now. We have a tie brewing. What term describes an older, out-of-touch person which college students jokingly use for upperclassmen or professors? What?
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen Z.
Boomer.
Boomer is not right, although kind of acceptable in this particular case. What
Boomer
term?
did weigh in, though.
Boomer did weigh in. Boomer, do you have a guess here?
How about a duff?
A duff?
A duff. No, that is incorrect.
Millennial.
Yes, millennial. Go ahead.
Unk.
Unk is the correct answer.
Nice.
Unk,
Millennial.
short for uncle. Allie, what is
It took me
this?
a while. I had to think of my daughters.
That's okay. I get it. It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
This is a Generation Wars battle brewing. It's an all-men Generation Wars, Allie.
Sausage Fest, Gen Wars. Millennial is in the lead with 2, followed by Gen Z, who has 1 point.
Here we go. Our next question is upon us in this Generation Wars. This was the hangout where the gang from Three's Company would get a drink.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's old. Jim, Fly Fisher, you want to weigh in on this?
Yeah, Boomer, where are you at?
X. Go ahead, Gen X.
The Regal Beagle.
That is the correct answer. The Regal Beagle. And we go to question. Jack Tripper, shout out. We go to your next question. In Bop It, you could pull it, you could bop it, or you could what?
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen Z.
Twist it.
That is correct.
Twist
you could also
it.
twist it. Allie, what is the score currently?
Now, Millennial and Gen Z are tied at 2 apiece.
Ooh.
And then you got Gen X with 1 point. Boomer's still scoreless.
Sus is short for what? As in this sentence, that day-old sushi is looking a little sus.
Gen Z.
Gen Z?
X, suspicious. X, suspicious.
That is correct, and that was Gen Z that I believe got
I
in
think
on
so.
the suspicious. And
So
we
that
go,
means Gen Z is in the lead.
we
This
now
is a
go
good
to your
game.
next question, guys. This is getting tight here. I love it. Only a few questions left. Generation Wars is happening on KROQ, and this is your next question. We move to a totally different generation, one that I don't think we've gone to yet. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Boomer.
Boomer.
Boomer is the slogan for what?
Help yourself, sir.
That is correct.
Have you had yours yet this morning?
You better believe it.
No, not yet.
Not
Working
yet.
on it.
We move on to your next question. What food was used to make the point in the PSA about this is your brain versus this is your brain on drugs?
Millennial.
Eggs.
Eggs is correct.
Okay, now Gen Z and Millennial are tied again at 3.
Wow, this is exciting. We move on. This talking bear was the first animatronic toy and had cassette tapes inside of it that would talk and sing to you if you didn't have any friends like Allie.
Hey.
X.
Yes, Gen X.
Respin.
Excuse me, what?
Teddy Respin.
Teddy Respin? He's so close. I got to go to the judges on this one.
God,
Judge
that
Jake.
is tough.
Judge Jake?
Teddy Respin.
God. Sure.
All right. Judge Jake says sure.
It's Ruxpin.
Our very strict Judge Jake said sure.
Teddy Ruxpin.
No, you can put any tape in him and he'd like sing Metallica.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's good. We should get one of those.
That was entertainment back then.
That's good stuff.
Let's make Teddy Ruxpin sing Metallica.
That's awesome.
Two Live Crew from Teddy Ruxpin. We go to, guys, there's only about 4 questions left, Allie, and this is
It's still anyone's game.
Generation Wars. This tiny toy, I don't think the guys are going to do well with this one. This tiny toy was what young girls were obsessed with because they could carry it around in their pockets.
Gen Z.
Yes, Gen Z.
Tamagotchi.
No.
Ooh, good guess, though.
I will finish the question. They could carry around in their pockets inside her fairy light wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
Millennial.
Yes, millennial.
Gen Z. Polly Pocket.
Polly Pockets is the correct answer.
Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We move on, Allie. Where are we at now with 3 questions left?
Millennial has 4 points. Gen Z has 3. Gen X has 2. Boomer has 1.
Guys, which brand used to say nothing says lovin' like something from the oven?
Gen Z.
Boomer.
Gen Z?
Millennial. Gen Z?
That would be Jimmy Dean's.
No.
Millennial.
Millennial.
Easy Bake Oven.
No.
X, go ahead.
Pillsbury.
Pillsbury
Nice.
is correct.
All right, now Gen X and Gen Z are tied for second place.
Wow.
Millennials in first place.
2 questions left, and here we go. This is getting very, very exciting. It's down to the wire. Before the invention of the iPhone, which incredibly addictive block-pushing game on the Nokia 3310? Yes, Gen Z?
Snake.
Snake is correct.
Wow. Okay, now Millennial and Gen Z have tied it up.
And this is the final question in regulation, and here we go. What state was McLovin from?
Gen Z.
Millennial.
Gen Z.
Hawaii.
No, that was me.
Hawaii is correct.
Whoa, I heard Gen Z
I
first.
heard Gen Z first as well. And Allie, is that it?
That means Gen Z has won by a slim margin.
Wow, and this is never, what a come from behind
This is the closest
victory.
game we've had.
We say goodbye and thank you to our Gen X, to our Boomer, and not so much to our Boomer, but happy fly fishing. And congratulations, Ari, born in 1998, Gen Z, wins this round of Generation Wars. Congratulations, bragging rights for your generation. An opportunity for you to go ahead and say whatever you'd like to the other members of your generation that are proud and holding their head a little bit higher right now. Go ahead, Ari.
Just remember, like the Power Rangers, we're also powerful, and we can inspire those around us. Don't forget, do your best, be great, and live on.
Wow, I have chills. That was beautiful.
It's almost like that graduation speech that we needed. Ari, congratulations. Get that man into Wild Rivers with a cabana and $100 for food and beverage and 4 tickets for that. And thank you for joining us for this exciting edition of Generation Wars. Gen Z, well done, but all generations should be proud of themselves, minus the boomers. That guy didn't put in a good effort.
He'll feel better after his Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, he's got indigestion. That's the issue. It's KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ. KROQ. Yeah! KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. In about 20 minutes, we get you a couple of things. Not only do we give you tickets to see Smashing Pumpkins, just announced tour. Those tickets aren't even on sale till later this morning, but you'll win them before they officially go on sale to the general public, because that's how we feel about you. Billy Corgan was on, and he said, let's go ahead and give them some tickets to my show at the Forum. And then also, because they are headlining Lollapalooza for the first time in 3 decades, let's get some KROQ listeners to Lollapalooza. We will qualify you for that KROQ Road Trip USA trip to Chicago to see that band play in their hometown. That'll be coming up in about 20 minutes. But right now, we're in the middle of a Mashtags, and we are attempting, in honor of this being a Thrifty Thursday, to help make KROQ cheap. And by the way, KROQ doesn't need any help in being cheap.
Oh, no. That's been in the DNA since the beginning.
KROQ is great at being cheap, but when KROQ joins forces with El Cheapo, Alley, on a Thrifty Thursday, watch out.
Sometimes you want to play Mashtags, sometimes you don't. Well, if you don't, you're gonna be bummed out, because we're playing it now.
You know, I like 610's nomination because it's not a KROQ band. It's just KROQ. KRO Coupon.
KRO Coupon is strong.
I really like that one. 562, Jimmy Eat Ramen. Can't afford anything else. 626, Yellow Card Declined. 323, Modest House. And 562, LinkedIn Park, which I like because that's just you trying to find a job.
Yeah, if you got them for us, get them to us this hour. Have another 20 minutes to get us your submissions for Mashtags, all things making KROQ cheap, and we will pick our favorites and announce a winner, and that will all be coming up. Allie was asking me just a moment ago if she should be insulted by what happened to her. Because she was trying to, I don't even know what you think you're doing when you're at the, Allie was trying to, I guess, get herself golf clubs because she wants to start taking golf seriously because she's a lesbian and I think she has to.
Yeah.
And
that's how you get ahead in life, is learning to play golf.
The answer
apparently.
is you should be insulted by what happened. But I think it's hilarious that you even thought that you...
we've golfed together before. I'm not a good golfer.
No.
But I am trying to get better, and I really only have this one set of golf clubs that my dad gave me for Christmas years ago, and it's very cheap. Sell. I mean, the whole set was probably a couple $100 for the entire set, right? Yeah, not a lot of money. Yeah. A lot of people will pay thousands of dollars for their clubs, right?
Well, I mean, I guess you get to a certain level, you go and you get custom fit, and most people, I think for years and years and years, and I'm not great, but I'm definitely better than Allie. But I had like my
you're a good golfer.
I had my dead grandfather's set for years. I mean, I played with those for probably a decade. And then someone finally said to me, these clubs were designed for like a guy in his 80s. You shouldn't be playing with these things.
And so they're designed for an older person. I didn't even know they had that.
Yeah. Well, how's that differ?
Well, it differs because there's all sorts of materials that are used.
And I think the clubs might be lighter. Like, you probably could have a heavier one because you're a stronger person.
Yeah, I think the ones that my dead grandfather had, and he was real old. I mean, this was like
they're probably made with bones of former presidents.
Yeah, I think they were.
Those are cool.
These are FDR's bones made as 4-iron. So they're real old.
So, I'm bad, but I'm not that bad, right? I mean, I can kind of get through it. I'm not a complete embarrassment.
Well, not a complete, I would say medium embarrassment.
You do a little dance whenever you hit the tee box. You, sprinkle your feet and, do a little hot step.
Yeah, Johnny, you saw Allie play golf, and we were at Top Golf recently. Is Allie embarrassingly bad or just bad?
Not embarrassingly bad. I mean, it's just, needs improvement a little bit.
The thing
of course, everyone needs improvement.
Here's the thing, though, about you, is that you will hit a bad shot, and then you'll act shocked when the shot is bad. It's just funny. And that's where I think it's so funny, because it's not easy to be decent at golf, but you'll hit a putt and it'll breeze 50 yards past the hole, and you'll be like, "Oh, go!" Like you thought, you act so.
Well, yeah, I'm trying really hard.
You act so shocked by the fact that it was that bad, and I think you're the only one that's shocked.
It's funny because our boss is not the best golfer either, and when he hits a bad shot, he just has no reaction and moves on.
Right, he's expecting it. Right, he knows.
I'm rich.
So I decided, maybe. I still have money. So I decided, maybe it's the clubs. Maybe I need to improve my clubs, and then I'll hit better. So I decided to treat myself to one club. I was like, I'll just get one driver, and I'll spend, some money on that, and I'll just get really good at hitting with that driver, and that'll make me up my game a little bit.
You think that's going to be the difference? You think if I'm not good at basketball...
I think I'll be able to hit it. If I hit it up in the air and straight, which sometimes I do, I'll be able to hit it farther if I have a better club.
But, Allie, let's just say I'm not great at basketball. I decide I'm going to go to Big Five or Dick's, and I'm going to buy myself a new basketball. And that's going to somehow make me a better basketball player.
This is different.
How?
These clubs were purchased on Amazon. It's not like they are for me. It has nothing to do with me. They're just pink lady clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just generic lady. I need something less generic.
Just like you.
Generic lady. And they are made for you. Look at that.
And of course, they're pink. Because everything for women is pink.
Has to be.
So I decide to make an appointment at a place to get fitted for a club. And there's a place right down the street from my house I didn't know about. I made an appointment. I went in, and they say, bring your clubs. So I brought my state-of-the-art clubs for them to look at, and they have a simulator where they watch you swing, and then they do the whole fitting and everything. And I was like, this is good. This is good. I'm going to spend just one club.
Were they all your clubs in the back? Because...
Yeah.
We haven't talked about what happened when you left Topgolf, and I saw a bunch.
That was because everyone was putting the Topgolf clubs in my bag.
Allie almost stole about 4 golf clubs from Topgolf.
But there's no point in me stealing those ones because they were all right-handed clubs. Well, that was all an accident. It was an accident.
That was my bad. I put 2 clubs in Allie's bag, and I didn't even know it.
That's just Johnny being dumb.
And yes, Allie did bring her own. Can't say that word. Hold on. I just cursed. Allie did bring her own crappy golf clubs to Topgolf.
Yeah, and I wouldn't normally do that if I was right-handed, but there's never any left-handed clubs anywhere I go. So I wasn't sure if they would even have what I do. They always look at you like you're a freak when you say you're left-handed in golf. So I show up, I bring my bag in, and they're going, go, hey, what's going on? Okay, so you're looking up at your game, or tell us about where you're at with golf. And I was like, well, I'm not very good. I've never had a lesson. I hit the ball in the air sometimes, but, I'm trying to get better. If I go to the driving range, I don't really get any better. But I feel like if I get better clubs, I'll probably play a little bit better. So I'm here to level up my game. And he was like, okay, so I'm just going to be honest with you. A lot of the guys that are coming in here are, they're medium to advanced, and they're looking to up their game. And our clubs are all custom fit, and they start at a base of $1,200. And I was like, I literally shrieked in the place. I think I screwed up a guy's shot. He was in the middle of doing his simulation, and my shriek threw off his game, and that whole, the whole store reacted to my reaction. And he was like, okay, so I'm just noticing you got a little bit of a sticker shock.
He said that to you?
Yeah, he
I'm
said-
noticing you because he knows this is going to be a giant waste of his time.
Yes, and he's trying to be nice, and he's like, I'm just letting you know that you can take one step ahead. You're taking like 5 steps ahead right now.
He basically said you're not even good enough to be
He
there.
said you're not good enough to be here. And he was like, I just want to, and he even said, I want to make sure I'm being PC.
Not good enough or not rich enough?
Well, I think also if you're a lady and you're a left-handed lady, you're already making up about 1% of the population that walks into that golf shop.
Probably.
You know,
less than
they
that.
as soon as I walk in and I'm a left-handed woman, they're like, "What are you doing in here?"
Did he even watch you? Did he even
Nope.
watch you? He didn't even watch you swing one.
I
at
was
one
still
shot.
holding my clubs the whole time.
So he he looks at you, sizes you up, and goes, "You are in the wrong place."
Yes, and then he sent me away.
Oh man! And
He
now-
sent me to, and you know what? He knew me because he said there's another golf shop in Woodland Hills. You can go there and you can buy a pretty good quality used club
It's called Play It Again Sports
for $300 to $400, and that would be a better bet for you.
All right, well, yes, you should be offended, but I don't think you should be as offended. I thought he actually saw you swing one, and I thought he actually saw you swing.
No, we didn't even get that far.
Oh man, that's wow. Well, look, that guy deserves a raise because he was right.
But he also knew me because it was like, get a used club somewhere. I was like, yes.
We got to take a break. When we get back, we have for you tickets, new, not used, new tickets for Smashing Pumpkins. Adam Carolla will be stopping by the KROQ studios, and much more after this.
Your mornings just got gooder. Our grammar did not. Klein, Ally, Show. Good mornings on KROQ.
Consider this your final 2-minute warning to get us your Mashtag submissions for the past hour, the most interactive hour in all of radio, as we are attempting to make KROQ cheap for a Thrifty Thursday. That includes some recent submissions from 818, Mum's Champagne Supernova. Nothing more classy than Mum's Champagne.
Mums.
714, who gave us Salvation Nation Army. 626, the All-American Rejected Credit Card Application. And 323 is Jimmy EBT World.
Oh, I like that one.
Strong. So keep them coming. We will give you our favorites as we kick off a brand new hour of the show and get you into the Smashing Pumpkins in mere moments. But first, there's this.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Steve Colbert's last show is tonight. Marks a huge shift for late night television. They're not even replacing him with another late night show or host. So we are down one more late night show moving forward. Jimmy Kimmel and all the late night hosts have been very supportive of Colbert. Jimmy Kimmel will air a rerun tonight to give people more incentive to watch Steve Colbert's last show. And he said last night during his monologue that once you watch the show tonight, do not watch CBS anymore. He is encouraging people to turn off CBS after Colbert ends his late night run, which makes any fans of The Amazing Race very sad, because then what do you watch?
Right.
And also, do you not watch CBS Live, or do you not watch any CBS affiliated show? Because you can watch stuff on Paramount Plus or whatever that's technically owned by CBS. How do you avoid that network?
What about football?
Right.
What about the games? Getting into I mean, it's hard to boycott. I get it.
But besides games, when's the last time you watched network TV?
No, I don't watch live television really hardly at all because I don't even have live TV.
I have a life.
I don't think there's ever been a time where I said recently I've got to rush home. My stories are on CBS.
I've got to catch my stories.
But I don't think I've said that recently. I don't think that's. But I mean, football. I would watch live sports for sure. If there was a show that got my attention, I would watch the late night show. I mean, I'm a Kimmel guy, understandably. So if I was up at that hour, I'd probably be watching Kimmel over anything else. But
yeah, but I mean, to boycott or turn off a network, I think it's more complicated to avoid because it's not just avoiding a live TV network. You're also avoiding the on-demand portion.
I would rather watch CBS than Fallon.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I've been boycotting Fallon for years.
I'm boycotting Fallon strictly from a jokes perspective.
After Colbert's last show, boycott Jimmy Fallon.
If you want to really hate Fallon, he told a story. Someone sent this to us because they know we're not fans of Fallon. He told a story about him sitting courtside at the Knicks game, the playoff game. That, first of all, is so unrelatable because he's obviously a rich whatever and he sits courtside. But this story was the worst. They said it was like one of your questions, Allie. It rambled on and on and on for so long, and he was trying to be like, I'm an everyman. He's like, oh, anyway, I took my daughter to a game. We're sitting on the court. I didn't know where we'd sit, but there we are. And the story went on forever.
What was the point?
I think that if he unties his shoes, the Knicks win or something. I don't even know what the point was. The story,
even a superstition story.
Even the comments of the story, usually it's people like, Fallon, you're the best. They were like, dude, learn how to tell a story. I mean, it was terrible.
Well, that's, I think, when you get a little comfortable and when everyone's just around you telling you, yes, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you start thinking you're awesome no matter what's happening or what you're saying.
That's why our boss constantly tells us we suck and we're a fluke.
I think that he does that on purpose.
Fluke.
We have another celebrity feud that's been brewing. Everybody loves a public feud, and this one is between Yungblud and MGK. MGK has feuded with a few other people. I think most recently Corey Taylor of Slipknot. But him and Yungblud used to be friends. They've even collabed on a few songs together, but apparently that all went south. MGK has admitted to dissing Yungblud on one of his new songs, which I've never listened to, but he also accused him of not having his back when in public. Then, when Yungblud posted a video about how he was changing some things around to make tickets more affordable for his fans, MGK commented on that video and said, you canceled a tour because you couldn't sell tickets, blamed it on mental health, then got paparazzi'd at Nobu the next day, Pinocchio. Shut the F up, you silver-spooned preachy wanker.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and then Yungblud has not said anything back, but his representation said Dom has not yet commented because he's busy focusing on his sold-out North American tour and finishing his next album. He genuinely hasn't got time to engage in any of this, but we wish MGK the very best.
I don't think MGK sells a lot of tickets. I think he had a show here recently, and someone had posted just how empty that place was, that they were moving people up.
They were upgrading people?
Yeah, they were basically, it was like, you're in lucky... Everyone in the 300s, your lucky seat. Come on up.
Whoa, that makes me want to be a fan. And get upgraded? That's exciting.
Get into a brand new hour of the show right now. And the very first thing we do is get you to see some Smashing Pumpkins. Call 800-520-1067. Let's go.
It's Klein and Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County.
The Sonic Pulse of Los Angeles.
This is the world famous KROQ.
Good morning. Welcome to your KROQ. It's going to be a great hour. The Ace Man returns, Adam Carolla.
The Ace!
Perhaps it was a love line that you first discovered. Adam Carolla, maybe it was right here, Mornings, K-Rock, Kevin and Bean. Maybe you're a fan of Cranky Anchors. Mr. Burcham, so many wonderful reasons to like the Ace Man, and he will be into the K-Rock studios, returning to this very room where I believe is where he did his morning show when he was on. The Adam Carolla show was in this exact room.
Thought I still smelled something.
That's it right there. That's the smell of sawdust. That's man. That's man right there. Before we get to any of that, though, we'll pick up caller 20 in a moment at 800-520-1067. Get you to see some Smashing Pumpkins. Hey, Carter, you're on K-Rock. Good morning. What can we do for you? You're not caller 20, but why are you calling?
I'm calling to help out Allie. I'm a golf caddy.
Oh, guy's a golf caddy. Are you one of those like?
I don't need a caddy. I'm not ready for that.
You one of those seasoned caddies that's like been around, seen some things, and you constantly smell like cigar?
I don't smell, but I have seen some things. For sure.
And you think you have what it takes to help Allie out? A lot of these caddies, they look very unathletic, very sickly almost, but they can all.
That works for me.
They're all scratch golfers, though.
So you can help me?
I can definitely help you. I'm out at Sherwood Country Club.
Oh, wow. Caddy and Ice Club right there. The members joint.
Wait till I get there.
Yeah. Oh, you can, Allie. You're not allowed in.
No, you can't come out. You can't come out.
Yeah, you're not allowed there.
Thank you. I'll take my services elsewhere.
He'll meet you in the parking lot outside. There's a Target not too far from there, Allie. Meet him in the parking lot. Hold on. We'll connect you and Allie. I think.
Well, even golf instructors, they're like, wait, you're a left-handed lady? Sorry, I can't help you.
I would make a bet with you right now. I make a really big bet. And I don't know what
that I'll never get better.
And I don't know. Yeah, that's the bet. And I don't know what the number would be, but like if you worked on it all summer, really worked on it, and you had caddy help and you had everything else, I think the goal would be for you to break 100.
What does that mean?
Shoot below 100 on a 18-hole course.
Allie, I think you could do it, man.
That's still pretty bad, isn't it?
It's not great.
Like, isn't par like 76 or
72 would be par.
Right.
So 100.
So that's still 28 over par.
I will put any dollar amount that you're comfortable gambling, or another bet if you want me to shave.
Well, I want to. It's how much money I want to invest in this. I need to find somebody who can coach me at a reasonable price.
I don't think you'd be able to break 100. And even if I gave you Memorial Day weekend's almost here, and then Labor Day weekend is the end, I would give you through Labor Day, so that would be like 3 months.
That's not enough time.
What are you talking about?
I need like a year to work on golfing.
No, work on it.
And it's not just about practicing; it's about actually going out there and golfing, which takes forever.
I know.
I don't have to give babysitter $200 every time I want to go golfing. It's insane.
That's why I think it'd be a fun bet. But
it's fun for you because you're going to win.
Yeah, I don't have to do anything. Just sit back and collect my money.
Okay, I'll do that,
Day.
but for putt-putt golf.
Amy from Los Angeles, you are the 20th caller. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
You are going to go see Smashing Pumpkins right here at the Forum, and if we call you back, you'll be packing your bags and see them again at Lollapalooza, Chicago in July, all right?
Oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much.
Hey, what a way to start your day, and thank you for spending it with us here on KROQ.
Man, 310 said they're going to coach me for free and bring weed.
Hey, look,
maybe I'll think about this.
You do all the things you want to do, and I'm going to place the number. I'm going to place the 100. You just got to get 99 is a win for you. It means anything under 100, and that means all shots. Everything's got to go in the cup, though. There's no gimmies. So you want to play a real round, I will let you pick your course, as long as it's a par 72 anywhere in Southern California.
Really? So I could just keep playing and playing and playing and playing until I get really good at that one?
Sure. If that's the one you want to do.
But you'll give me $5,000?
If you want to bet $5,000, that's what we'll do, $5,000.
No.
But you have to break 100. You have to break 100 in a legitimate... I mean, real is real. This isn't like, it went out, free dropsies. This is like a real rules of golf. We'll have someone out there following you around, hole to hole.
And we have to make sexist jokes the whole time.
Make sexist jokes about you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, take out your tampon. You didn't get it past
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll think about it. I'll think of a dollar amount, and then if I fail, I'll just leave town.
I'll make a deal with you.
If I get pregnant, the deal's off.
Why?
Because I won't be able to golf the way that I want to.
Well, you're putting the whole women's movement back so many years right now. If I get pregnant, I can't do it.
Wrong.
Yeah, come on, do it, Allie. Do any dollar amount.
I'll think about it. Don't put me on the spot. This is what happens. You put me on the spot, and then I'm making commitments that I can't.
Allie, just do it, man. He's giving you $100 to suck, basically. You could do it.
I'm not giving her any money right now to suck. She's got to actually break 100.
The bar's so low, Allie. You could do it. I'll even try to play with you, too.
What do you think Allie would shoot right now? Right now, if she went out after the show today, went on a golf course, what do you think she would shoot?
I feel like she'd give up after the 7th or 8th hole and be like, I'm done with this stupid crap. You guys suck. I'm over it.
Right. That's about
true.
right. That's about. We can't really score that, though.
Can I finish an 18-hole course?
We'll come back in a moment. We'll announce
$5,000.
announce your winners for Mashtags, and then the Ace Man returns. The prodigal son returns to KROQ after this.
Klein Ally Show.
All right, let's go ahead and pay this off, and then we can bring in the Ace Man.
Sometimes you want to play Mashtags, sometimes you don't. Well, if you don't, you're gonna be bummed out, because we're playing it now.
I'm going to announce the finalists for Mashtags, and then go ahead and announce the winner. Quickly, though, Tony, you've been hanging out on the phones, 800-520-1067. What's up?
I just wanted to say for Allie, do not take that bet. I've been golfing for years, and breaking 100 is not easy.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tony said take the bet.
Well, my problem is I don't think I have enough time to practice the way I would need to. I would need to be practicing multiple hours every week, and I just don't know if I've got the time.
I'm actually thinking about giving Allie 200. I'm actually thinking about doubling it, saying that could she play 18 holes and 200 shots?
I think I even know my handicap.
200 is doable, but I still think I would, because all you need is one hole where you complete.
Just better if she could do 18 holes.
Yeah.
That's the better bet, honestly. See if she'll finish the match.
I finished last time we played, okay? I was on a ton of medication when we all played, okay? Yes, I was tired, and we'd been up since 4 in the morning. 18 holes takes forever.
Some of the finalists for Mashtags make KROQ cheap, which is not hard to do, because KROQ has been historically cheap for a long time. Read some of these, Allie, and then we will get to our winner.
Yeah, more submissions. 845 Green Tag Day. Shout out to Goodwill. Let's see. System of a Markdown. We've got the BOGO dolls.
Oh, the
and
BOGO dolls.
Rage Against the Vending Machine.
All right.
And I liked, there was another one, Panic at the Costco.
Congratulations. and I'm not going to go in any particular order, but some of these ones that came through were quite strong. We had a good laugh at Mum's Champagne Supernova was good.
And I loved KROQ Coupon.
KROQ Coupon was strong, and Kevin and Canned Beans, and there were so many. But I think that we can all agree it was an early submission from a 626 who gave us the green day-old bread. When you're shopping at the day-old bread section, things aren't going according to plan.
Yeah.
And so congratulations. Green day-old bread, you are the proud winner of experience at Warner Brothers. Will reach out and give you your prize when we return in moments. A KROQ historian through and through, and a man responsible for making me want to move all the way to California just to work at this place. Adam Carolla joins us in studio next.
KROQ Road Trip USA 2026. Your favorite KROQ fans all across America. Stop one. The Smashing Pumpkins.
Hey, it's Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins.
In their hometown of Chicago.
We now like to play a song for you that you might have heard on KROQ.
Qualify all week at 9, noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to see them
November 12th, Kia 4
on their Rats in a Cage tour.
Wanna go for a ride? Two unique sets celebrating 30 years of melancholy and the infinite sadness, and nearly 4 decades of unruly hits and dark treasures, courtesy of Live Nation.
You'll get the chance to see them again in the land of skyscrapers, deep dish pizza, baseball, and the Smashing Pumpkins at Lollapalooza in Chicago.
Only on the world-famous KROQ.
KROQ, Klein and Ally show. It's a very familiar voice in the studio on the Mount Rushmore of all the greats here at this radio station. And please welcome back the great Adam Carolla.
Thanks for having me.
I can't believe you're getting I'm not surprised by it, but also, are you surprised that you're getting your own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? And do you care about that? Because I feel like you've rallied against people that have felt the need to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But as a local boy, that's got to be a big deal.
It was not my doing. Somebody nominated me. I wouldn't think to do it. But, as we get closer to that date, I do kind of think about it. And I had a thought the other day that was almost surreal, which is I grew up in North Hollywood, and I grew up on a little side street called Hartsook Street. And there was a family that lived up the street from me, and I had a crush on the sister, and I used to hang out at this little ranch house in North Hollywood, like 900 square feet. And I liked the older sister, and the younger sister was always running around. I was like 16. The younger sister was Molly Ringwald, and that was the Ringwald family. And I went and looked it up, and Molly Ringwald and me are both being inducted this year into the Walk of Fame. And I went back to like 1980, and I picture myself just sitting in their living room with 12-year-old Molly Ringwald running around. I was like, we're both going in on the same year 50 years from now.
Did you ever get anywhere with her sister?
Yeah, I don't know. Are we using the bases?
Yeah, what base you get to?
Oh, I think I may have hit a round tripper at some point.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Third.
Yeah.
Mouth down south?
No. No,
that's third base, isn't it?
Sounds like a DJ from Memphis. He's the mouth from down south.
Yeah, he's got my favorite top 10 list, that guy. He's the best.
So you, Adam, can complain about anything. Can you complain about getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame?
Yes, I'm uncomfortable already because I'm thinking about the people I'm having to invite and the people I forgot to invite and the people that are going to find out that they didn't get invited. And then there's a thing where it's like there's a sort of a smallish, it's on my birthday. So we're trying to do like a medium small dinner for my birthday and this thing afterward, but there's going to be people that didn't make that cut. And
like a wedding.
And they're going to be out in the crowd and they're going to stand next to people going, well, I'll see you tonight at the dinner. And then my stepdad John's going to go, what dinner? And then there's going to be a situation.
Well, let me ask you then. You tell me if these people are invited to all or none. Dr. Drew.
He's going to be there.
At both?
Oh, yeah, he'll be there.
Well, it's a free dinner, so Drew will be there for sure, of course.
Yeah.
Let's Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep.
He'll be there. How about Dr. Bruce, who used to fill in for Dr. Drew sometimes on Love
We
Line?
call him Dr. Spaz. No, see, that's
he's out.
He's out.
He won't be there. Any other KROQ greats from over the years that will be there in attendance? Kevin Ryder, the great Kevin Ryder.
Oh, Kevin Ryder, yeah, he would be invited. Let's say that's a good example. Like, I didn't even remember. I should have. Maybe someone invited Kevin Ryder.
He may not even be there.
We're going to have, I'm going to bring back Booger Man.
Oh,
who
nice.
used to do the morning show, who choked Jimmy Kimmel. I watched him choke Jimmy Kimmel, and the thing that was funny about Booger Man is he ended up getting fired from KROQ because there was a mountain bike giveaway, and he gave it away to a friend of his. And that's why he got fired. He did not get disciplined for trying to choke a coworker.
And kill Jimmy Kimmel.
He literally, I watched him. I should have done more. Or should have, you know what?
You should have stepped
let
in.
me revise that. I should have done something.
You just sat there.
Let me try it again. I should have done anything. But he choked Jimmy in the studio against a wall, and he never got in trouble for it.
You can't mess with the prizing.
Yeah, the prize.
That's highly illegal.
Very seriously.
But you give away Huffy. Sorry.
Get out of here.
You're out of here, Booger Man.
Now, this KROQ documentary has been in the works for a while. There's going to be a screening where you kind of do a Q&A afterwards. And I just wanted to know, because we obviously are newer to KROQ. Back in the day, did they constantly tell you that they didn't have money? Were they as cheap then as they still are today?
I'll give you a radio story. And KROQ would do that too. But KROQ would do it. I work for MTV. MTV would do it. You know, there was a kind of thought back then, which is you're lucky to be on MTV. You'll get paid because you're on MTV, and you'll get paid because you're on KROQ. Like, who's doing who the favor?
Right.
Here, you're using our microphones and our transmitter and all that kind of stuff. So there was like kind of that mentality. But I used to work in this studio.
Right, I remember.
And
the Adam Carolla show.
I did my morning show at this studio. This is just radio. And I had my agent, who's James Baby Doll Dixon, who's Carson Daly's agent, is Jon Stewart's agent, is Jimmy Kimmel's agent, he's Stephen Colbert's agent. He's in here one day, and I requested peanut butter, just a jar of peanut butter that I could have a spoonful of in between my 4-hour shifts of nonstop talking. And the radio station manager called Dixon, and he was livid. Like, this guy wants peanut butter. And he comes from a world of Colbert and late night and Kimmel and Jon Stewart, and he couldn't even figure out what this guy was talking about, because they have craft service and everything is catered and everything. And this guy went nuts because I wanted peanut butter, and he didn't want to pay for peanut butter. And Dixon was like, who the F is this guy? What's he even talking about? I said, that's welcome to radio. You didn't know radio. This is radio.
We still, what did we just try to expense the other day that they rejected? It was something like peanut butter. Still, it's still happening to this day. What's the food we bought recently? We bought something at Ralph's across the street and tried to put in the receipt. There they go. They go rejected. And I want to say it was like under $10.
KROQ, back in the old days when I was in Burbank, I'd get paid. They had the accounting office would be down the hall. And so I would go down the hall on Friday and I'd go, you got my check? And they'd go, Cynthia issues the checks and she's not here today. And then I'd go, well,
so
where are the checks?
We doing here?
Where are the checks? I go, well, it's in her desk, but her desk is locked. And I'd go, well, where is she? And they'd swear to God, she'd go, she's at the track.
Oh, man.
She was at the horse racing track on
long-term
Friday,
plan.
and the they didn't have the key, but my check were in the
desk.
The desk.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, about a week ago, we couldn't receive phone calls during the show because someone forgot to pay the phone bill.
Yes, and then we had to get a generic number, and we had to read off this complicated number for people to call.
When Jimmy used to buy batteries for like the DAT recorder and stuff, and I'd go, you shouldn't pay for that yourself. That's for the KROQ. Like, you should expense that. And he'd just go, so much work.
I know.
Well, they make it impossible on purpose.
Fill this out in triplicate so I can get repaid for my double A's. And it's like, screw it, I'll just eat it.
And then they look at the form and they go, you filled this out with blue ink. We can't even accept this form.
I know, they're like another sucker gave up.
So, listen, Adam Carolla is having a moment now, and there's lots of ways to get involved. First of all, the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, people asking on the text line, how can we go support? Well, it's open. You don't have to be invited. This is a crowd will gather. And then,
we can't stop you from coming.
Yeah, you can go there because it's right there at the corner of Hollywood and Highland. So you will be there 11:30. Jimmy Kimmel there to speak. Drew's going to speak there. Some of the many people you helped on Love Line with herpes will probably be there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's happening on May 27th, which is a week from Wednesday. It's next Wednesday, upcoming.
Yeah.
So go there and support Carolla at that big star dedication. And do you know where your star is going to live? Are you near anyone important? Like, are they putting you in one of those bad blocks?
Well, I had thoughts because somebody said, where do you want your star?
Oh, they let you pick?
Well, I was a DJ, and he just asked me, like, if you had your druthers, And I said two things. I said, nowhere near Donald Trump's star. Mm-hmm. And they went, why? Don't you like Donald Trump? And I said, I like Donald Trump, but somebody's going to be taking a pickaxe to his star, right. And then they're going to be walking back to their Uber, and they're going to see my star, and they're going to go, well, as long as the pickaxe is out, right. Screw this douchebag, too.
Yeah, and so, they won't fix your star that many times.
Right, they're not going to fix it. They'll just put a cone over it, and that'll be it. So I was thinking maybe closer to Mark Ruffalo's star, you know what I mean?
He's very likable.
And then I thought maybe underneath his star, you know what I mean?
So people will take a lot of pictures of Mark Ruffalo, and you'll think maybe also they're a fan of mine.
Face down underneath Ruffalo's star.
That's where I find it.
That's where I want to be.
We will put up all the information for that, but also the 3-part documentary. You don't get all 3 parts of it, but you get a tease of this, right? If people want to go out and support this KROQ doc that you've been working on for, it feels like 20 years.
Yeah, I had this idea for a while ago, and it just kept growing and growing and growing because there's so many chapters. And obviously the whole thing is like almost 4 hours now, but we've put together a shorter version of it that kind of covers everything, but we'll never get into the detail that the 4 hours gets. But then I'll do a Q&A and kind of walk everyone through and explain it after that. I did it in Texas a few years ago, and it was just a great evening.
So that's happening June 20th, Orange County, and we'll give all that information up as well. When we return from this, because we must play music on KROQ still the giant fight we get into.
Probably the same songs you heard.
It's a blessing. You guys have run out of stuff to say.
We've run out of stuff to say years ago. Adam Carolla continues with us next, and we will get into some guaranteed advice. If you need advice from the Ace Man, 800-520-1067.
Klein Ally Show.
KROQ Klein Ally Show. Adam Carolla's voice back on KROQ right now, and I understand why everyone in LA loves him because of comments like this.
These guys are a-holes. They're assholes. All the guys in LA. All of you.
That's why he's so lovable. Now, go support him at his star dedication.
Right.
To be fair, I think he was talking about gas station employees specifically, where I don't believe they have a lot of customer service at gas stations.
No, they just yell at you in some accent you can't understand.
There's a lot of yelling going on there. But let's be honest, you have given us so many gifts over the years, including The Man Show and Crank Anchors, and the star is not just for the many hours you spent on these airwaves, but for all of the other things. And I think one of the finest TV theme songs ever.
Put your job in light of one, get your favorite private part. It's The Man Show. It's a place where men can come together. Look at the hands on this chicken heather. Dougie girls on trampolines. Time to loosen those blue jeans. It's The Man Show.
I know I wasn't really the audience, but I watched The Man Show religiously.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was younger, and Crank Anchors, too.
Hey,
but I don't think I was in the demo that you guys were going for, but I sure did like it at
Vanessa,
the time.
in our back office bar, I think I have a bottle of beer, an unopened bottle of beer from The Man Show. Will you see where that is and bring that in here? Maybe Adam would like to crack and drink this beer that's been...
sitting there for how many years?
20? I don't know how many years. How many years has it been? This is a very rare. Oh, Johnny's in here.
It's been 20 years.
Hand that to the Ace Man. Look at this. You've seen this?
Wow.
You remember that?
No.
You don't even remember it?
I think this was just Billy beer. Remember Billy Carter? Jimmy Carter's brother had his own beer.
Really?
Yeah. And I think
everyone stands for something.
It went defunct, and we just put our label on new old stock he had left behind. I do remember, this is crazy, I do remember writing the song. Like, I remember sitting in our office just across from Jimmy and just going, well, we need a theme song. And we just, like, sat and wrote
that.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask if the Juggies will be at your star dedication.
Yeah, many have gone from natural causes and some from domestic violence. So none.
What about the woman on that bottle? How'd she go?
Yeah, she passed. But peacefully with her husband and a pillow.
Right, by her side. Oh, that's
not by her side, holding the pillow.
It's an investigation that's ongoing right now.
Yeah, I really can't talk about it because I'm one of the witnesses.
Okay, fair enough. I get it. There's a lot of people that have reached out for some advice from you because you're good at advice and you've helped a lot of. How many listeners of this radio station do you believe you've helped over the years?
It's got to be
thousands,
baker's dozen. Well, you figure one a year, and then you times that by 15.
Do you think you've heard or helped more people who've listened to the station?
I think I may have done more damage than good. Like I'm sort of like, vans used to be good, the moving vans and plumbing vans. And now we started abducting kids and taking them to Mexico and stuff and unmarked ICE agents and stuff. So I think at a certain point, vans have done more damage than good. I feel maybe that way with duct tape, too.
Yeah, right.
Like, lots of ducks have been fixed, but also a lot of hostages have been taken, you know what I mean?
Right.
And thrown in a van.
Right.
It's funny you say that. We are the only, I think we're the only radio show that celebrates good van news because so much of the van news in the world is bad van news because it leads, and we have a segment called Good Van News. It sounds like this.
She's gonna love me in my Chevy van, and that's all right with me.
A church in Penson reported gasoline was stolen out of its van, and the person responsible caused a lot of damage.
This song's about rape and abduction.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, he picked up some underage chick, took her to a river, raped her, and then dropped her off barefoot in the center of town and took off. You got to listen to the lyrics of that song.
Yeah, I have not even heard that song in its entirety.
I just sing it to myself as I drive around. I should stop singing that to myself.
So that guy's in jail?
He should be, but I think he's in Mexico. He took his van to Mexico.
818 wants to know, been dating someone for 3 months now, and she thinks we should get married. Does Adam have any advice for when is the right time to officially get married?
I think when women get married because they met the right guy, men get married because they're done. They're just tired. They've seen it. They've been there. They've loved. They've lost. And so if you're burnt out and you've lost all hope, now it's time to tie the knot.
So that's it. But women actually have to pick the guy that they think is going to be the provider and the love of their life.
It's more important for them. Yeah. It's more impactful. Yeah.
562 would like advice. 562 says, I'm a full-time accountant who makes a lot of money, but I'm thinking of switching jobs completely because I love painting. It's always been my hobby, and it's something I want to make my life's work. Should I make the switch?
First off, how grateful is he for that Ben Affleck movie, The Accountant? Because accountants used to just be the nerdiest dudes on the block, and now Ben Affleck
made it sexy.
Is that, and then when you go on a date and they go, that movie, is that kind of true? Well, it's not 100%, but yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good representation of my life.
Typical Tuesday. Typical Tuesday.
Yeah. So wait, what's this guy want to do?
He wants
Should he
to
quit his high-paying job to become a painter?
Yeah. Oh, to paint, not
full-time.
Not painting houses or drag boats or anything.
No, painting, art and painting.
Oh, art. Okay. Well, listen, here's the whole thing. If you're good, by all means. Like the guy from Boston, the band, was like an IBM guy, and he had a really good job. And his song, Peace of Mind, is about, I worked here and I had a paycheck, but I wanted to rock and roll. But he could rock and roll, so he quit, and then he sold 1 billion records. But if you suck at rock and roll, then keep your job at IBM. So you got to figure out whether it's comedy or it's painting or whatever. If you're good at it, by all means. But
the problem is a lot of people who suck don't realize they suck.
That's part of sucking, is not knowing that you suck. That's why you have to turn to me. I'll tell you.
That's good advice right there. This is guaranteed advice. If any of this doesn't work out or your life gets worse as a result of it, call us back and we'll give you a shirt or something. 818 says, please answer the following as Mr. Burcham. And the question is, I plan on renovating my kitchen and doing it myself with YouTube tutorials only as my guide. Good idea or bad idea?
Listen, son, You don't know bass drum from a pipe organ. You sitting around staring at a tablet all day is not going to get it done. How are you going to know what layout is on framing? How are you going to know to use a treated bottom plate and a double top plate? How are you going to know headers and spans and trimmers and jack studs and cripple walls? Get the hell out of there. Let a professional handle it. Find a Mexican and get out of the way.
That's good advice for most things, right?
Yeah,
I would agree.
Guys,
Adam Carolla back on KROQ now, but you can see him as he gets his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Also, a couple of stand-up shows to tell you about. Tickets at adamcarolla.com. First one sold out. Another one on Sunday, May 24th, Westwood Coast in Costa Mesa. So you can go and support Adam there and anything else. I know the podcast is still doing great. And, you got a lot of stuff. Adam's going to buy some new cars, I'm sure, soon, right? Any cars in the future?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm always buying cars. I'm thinking about getting a van now.
Here you go. I got a theme song for you. Here you go.
Question your motives.
More KROQ next on KROQ.
Klein and Ally Show. Mornings on KROQ. Whoa. You're a little excited.
106.7 FM.
We are Klein and Ally Show. We got lots to get into this morning. If you need us, phones 800-520-1067. Let's make this the greatest morning of your life as we get you ready for your long weekend.
Hey, Klein, Ally. I just wanted to know, are you guys out of material?
Yes, we're officially out of material. Today's
We've been out of material.
Yeah, we've been out of material for years, and we're just trying to figure it out hour by hour.
Smoke and mirrors, tickets.
Day by day, and we'll just keep dangling these carrots in front of you today, get you into Lollapalooza, Chicago, get you into Smashing Pumpkins right here at the Forum, and much more. Omar's not on the show today because he's going to be on the hot seat tomorrow, and he needed an entire day to get himself ready to go.
He's got to practice lying.
He's got to practice all his lies he's got to beat the lie detector test tomorrow. No, I think one of his kids has their graduation today or something, which is crazy that school is officially coming to an end.
I think they call it a promotion now,
right.
Which is weird because once you get older, you never get promotions.
Well, yeah,
so I guess you get them before you're of working age.
I think it's actually a great way because a lot of business now do give you, quote, promotions, which used to mean more money, but now they don't mean that. So now they're teaching them young. We'll just say promotion and you won't get any more money.
Exactly.
Because around
we'll
here,
train them now.
There's a lot of times they'll send an email out to congratulate so-and-so on their promotion.
On their new position.
And you say, hey, congrats. And they go, it's just a title change. I get no more money. In fact, I'm getting less money. And you go,
I'm getting
sucks.
a title change. I'm now a 5th grader.
Yeah. So anyway, he'll be on the hot seat tomorrow for Lie Day Friday. Today, got a bunch of stuff to get into. Right now, though, let's do your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
It's very easy to hate on rich people, especially the richest people in the world, the Jeff Bezoses, if you will. But Jeff Bezos has a solution for all your money problems, and he wants us to stop hating on him because getting mad at him for being rich and getting mad at his yacht isn't getting us anywhere. He just did an interesting interview with NBC. He doesn't do interviews like this often. And he thinks that if you make $75,000 a year or less, you should not pay taxes at all. Listen to this solution that he has for America.
A nurse in Queens.
By the way, they interviewed him at his Blue Origin Rocket Center or whatever, so it's loud. And I feel like that's strategically planned. I want my rockets to be in the background.
Who makes $75,000 a year, pays more than $12,000 a year in taxes. How about we start by having the nurse in Queens not pay taxes at all? Why is a nurse in Queens who makes $75,000 a year paying more than $1,000 a month in taxes? The bottom half of income earners in this country pay only 3% of the taxes. It's only 3%. We can find 3%. It's a small amount of money for the government. You know, we shouldn't be asking this nurse in Queens to send money to Washington. They should be sending her an apology.
Ooh, it's kind of nice, right, to think about that? And he's like 3%, and then only 3% of the money that they're getting. So what's the point? We can find that somewhere else.
But this is the argument that's always been around, right? Which is a nurse in Queens making $75,000, giving $1,000 a month. That $1,000 a month is so much more important to her than a super rich person that's giving an additional $50,000 a month or whatever.
Exactly.
And then the super rich people will say, I worked really hard to get all this money, you work harder. And the reality is, a lot of these jobs, she could be the greatest nurse on the planet. That's sadly what that job pays. And it sucks because nurses are underpaid and teachers are underpaid.
How about we talk about why she's only making $75,000 a year as a nurse?
Society is the problem because you've got, the influencers that are able to figure out how to make $1 million a year, OnlyFans models that are able to do that. And I get it, supply demand, we live in a capitalistic world, but yes, the nurses getting $75,000 a year and the cost of living getting so expensive, that seems to be the problem.
Well, then you ask Jeff Bezos, what about you paying more taxes? If you're trying to find that 3%, a lot of people say it should go to you. So what about that?
It's certainly a perfectly valid policy debate. Right?
I mean, that's the problem. If you're going to be one of the richest guys on the planet and talk about how
poor people shouldn't pay taxes.
Yeah, and you go, well, you could probably cover all that right now. You're making that every second.
Easy.
And then he's like, it's a policy debate.
He developed a real Omar stutter on that one, huh?
I know, and then he said at the end of the day, just don't be mad at him.
But the vilification is the thing that's just the distraction.
Being mad at him is just a distraction for you. So it's just a waste of your time. Weight loss drugs are becoming as common as aspirin in households these days. Most people are either on them, thinking about being on them, or pretending they don't want to be on them. And now the big companies want to capitalize on that with making even stronger weight loss drugs. Eli Lilly says that they've now created a stronger injection. It's called retatrutide. It's in a large, they basically did a large study on this. They did a big dose for a bunch of people, and all the people that took the weight loss drug averaged 28% body fat loss in an 18-month period, which is crazy. And they said the results were on par with gastric bypass surgery.
And that's where people used to get their stomach stapled.
Yeah, let's cut your stomach in half so that it's impossible for you to eat more, and you'll lose mass amounts of weight in a very short period of time.
I knew people that did the stomach stapling, and they somehow could eat through the staples.
Well, you can regrow it, I think, like a lizard's tail.
That's incredible. That guy should never be skinny.
You can't.
If you've had your stomach stapled, I know a guy, and then I saw him, and he was fatter than ever, and they said, he ate right through the staples. I think they popped or something, and his stomach came back.
Well, I know that there's a girl that I know that got it, and she was also an alcoholic, and I think she was able to drink through.
Oh, you can drink through the staples, too.
Oh, actually, it makes you get drunk faster.
Yeah, but she would then eventually, her tolerance would continue going up, and she still had to drink a whole lot, but she couldn't eat. She still couldn't eat that much, but she was able to somehow drink just as much as she did before the bypass surgery.
I know there's a lot of stories about everyone's on the jab right now, and everyone's getting all skinny and stuff, but then we do things like we go to Randy's in the middle of the week for a show event, and I see plenty of fat people there.
Oh, yeah, there's still plenty.
I think that... skinny people now, anyone who's skinny, it used to be like a flex. Oh, look what kind of shape you got into. Now I think everyone just assumes everyone's jabbing up, and they don't really, when Jake went from being his absolute heaviest to losing all that weight, he didn't get credit for it because he just did the jab.
Well, I think there are some people, though, that don't mind. You assume that every person who's, quote, overweight wants to not be overweight.
Right, and a lot of people are happy, fine with it. Good.
There's some people who are fat and happy and don't feel the need to lose weight.
We're going to live in a society where every bouncer you encounter is some scrawny loser-looking guy.
We need fat people.
Need big bone, big fat people.
Exactly. We need you.
I want to create an injection that's just straight up lard. People are injecting lard into their bodies. That's
well,
the
that's
jab.
Easy.
That's the jab I'm taking. It's called Crisco.
Come up with that, Eli Lilly. Do you need a reason to go to Fresno? Here's one.
No.
A new serial killer speakeasy is opening up in Fresno. For now, this is a pop-up experience, and it's taking place this summer. It opens up in June. It's a 90-minute experience where you enter a, quote, dark theatrical setting with live performances recounting the stories of Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, and Ed Gein. And each case file is paired with a themed drink, including The Friendly Stranger, Apartment 213, Killer Clowns, and Gein's Cauldron. So you can drink serial killer-themed drinks.
Oh, hold on. That's not supposed to be.
While you have this experience. It seems morbid and it seems weird, but I bet a ton of people are going to go.
Well, listen.
And then you can walk out of the experience and get murdered in Fresno.
That's fun. That's probably the least dangerous part of Fresno is going to that experience.
Totally. All right, you're safe. Let's talk about serial killers.
We got to go ahead.
Please kill me. I'm in Fresno.
Yeah.
I paid extra for this whole experience, and I'm still alive. What a waste of time.
This is BS.
Get into a brand new hour of the show in moments, and we will bribe you to get yourself comfortable listening to the show. And if you're driving around right now, some people are already talking about taking that Friday off. We're not. I know you think Klein should take that Friday off. Good idea, but I will not. We will be here.
Now he'll be there.
We will be. That's the plan right now. And enjoy your long weekend ahead as we get through today together. Tell you everything we have in store for you and much, much more coming up on KROQ.
KROQ Klein Alley Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
KROQ. Yeah!
KROQ.
Get into a little round of Johnny Doesn't Know, a lightning round coming up. If you would like to play, you can call us 800-520-1067. Allie and I agree on certain things, but one of the things that we strongly disagree on, and I think the world is very divided right now, maybe more than ever before, is in my general feeling of all places that consider themselves froyo spots that require you to go in and fill up your own tub, and then you go to the toppings area and you spoon all the toppings in.
Amazing.
And then they throw it on the scale, and you have no idea what number they're going to hit you with. And it could be $5, it could be $80. You don't know because the system is completely flawed and weird.
I love the frozen yogurt experience because you walk in, you don't know what flavors are going to be there. You'd also, maybe it's going to be the standard chocolate vanilla or whatever, but there might be a cheesecake flavor in there, and then what are they going to mix it with? Ooh, they're going to mix it with strawberry this time. That's the swirl option.
I feel like the machines are always McFlurrying. There's always some red light on. If there's a good one, they finally get a good flavor. It's always like, ooh, that's the red light of death. It's not working properly. And then the reality is what you end up paying. No one knows the math because they're in some weird...
Well, they do it by the ounce.
88 cents an ounce situation. You don't know what that even works. Who knows what that means?
Yeah, I don't know how much an ounce
Give me
was.
You should be able to just fill as much as you can into that cup and just give me a fee. You put as much as you can in the big cup, it's $5. You put as much as you can in the little cup.
So the thing that bothers you the most is the price?
It's that you don't know what you're getting into. You don't know what it's a lot of things that bother me. First of all, most people are not equipped to to pull their own lever.
Oh, I pride myself in my lever abilities. And sometimes there's ones that are slow, too slow. And then there are ones that come out really fast. You have to adjust right in the moment, figure out, and you have to do the proper swirl. But the other thing I love about the froyo place is sometimes if you don't want to choose, you don't have to. You can just do one little dollop of every single flavor and just create your own weird flavor combination.
You ever see how filthy the area is around the Slurpee machine at 7-Eleven? It's because the average person can't do that. It shouldn't be that hard, but
I know it's because it's a 7-Eleven.
Well, and because it's a 7-Eleven. That's the other reason. But people are not good at it.
They go, this is too clean.
You
make it dirtier.
You give the general public the power to go in there and do their own thing. And as we learned with Allie and all the calls earlier today, people calling you gross and disgusting, same stuff at that froyo place. People will, I don't know if I really want to commit to putting this cookie dough on my yogurt. Let me just go ahead and pluck a little piece out and try it. Yep. It's a lot of try stuff.
That's why I like it, because I don't have to make decisions.
And then you get up there, and it's that big moment of put it on the scale. I don't think those scales are even calibrated properly.
I can also layer I can do a little bit of froyo, and then I go over and I put a little bit of sprinkle, go back to the froyo, back to the sprinkle. I can layer it properly. I don't trust somebody else behind the counter to do that.
Are you ever blown away at the final, like when they give you the price?
You know, it's funny because I normally pay a lot of attention to money, like the price of something. I don't really care with froyo. I'm like, oh, it's $13 for 2 froyos. Okay.
A couple of times you throw a few on there and they hit you with a number and you're like, I don't think your scale's right. Like, it just seems like it's way higher than it should be. And then I'll realize that one of my kids hardly has any yogurt in their thing. They just loaded up the entire thing with brownies.
Well, you have to train your kids not to like heavy things.
Right,
I've trained my kid on sprinkles, the lightest of the toppings.
But
once he goes to M&M's, no, we're going sprinkles.
Those are too dense.
Yeah.
You're getting the stuff filled with air.
Even the fudge and caramel and stuff like that, that's pretty heavy. Yeah.
Get those packing peanuts in.
You're only getting fluff, more fluff.
Yeah, the Captain Crunch, that's pretty light.
But I do think there is something funny about the concept that all these places, they give you free reign. You could literally... have whatever you want, walk in there with not even $1, and you can fill up an entire thing. But if you want the spoon, that's when they prove that you have money.
They're like, haha, what are you going to do now?
Yeah.
You stare at it, aren't you?
Right, unless you give us money, we will not hand you the spoon. Because you could really walk into those places, get a cup, load it up with all the things you want.
Yeah.
And you can just walk right out the door.
They give you a bad look, too, when you get 2 spoons for 1 froyo.
No, they don't like that.
They don't like that at all.
Man, bring your own spoons.
That's a great idea, Jake. And you know what? If you have a problem with the way things are weighed, you got to bring something in that you know weighs a certain amount. Test out the scale.
It's a real good El Cheapo hack.
I've done it before.
Right
I'm not above it.
I'm going to put this suitcase that I know is 50 pounds exactly on your scale just to test it out. And then I will put on this little cup of yogurt.
Can you put that on the ground so I can step on it, please?
Yeah. I wish you could do that little trick you do at the airport where you just kind of kick up the scale with the oh, the yogurt didn't weigh anything.
You should do that.
I guess that's free. Johnny doesn't know, or does he? Give us a call. We'll play the game next. Chance for you to win based on a man's low IQ at 800-520-1067 after Royal Otis.
World famous KROQ.
Klein Alley Show.
Klein Alley Show.
KROQ.
KROQ, we are Klein Alley Show. Johnny doesn't know. Johnny's in the studio. No sleeves today. Summer has started early for Postmaster Johnny. He's got no sleeves. You cut those sleeves off yourself or you buy them like that?
I bought this shirt like this, and let me tell you, it was the cheapest shirt on the display.
All right.
How much was it?
$25.
Nice.
Urban Outfitters, come on, baby.
Oh, wow. At Urban Outfitters, that's like a steal.
We got people on the phone that would like to predict whether or not you'll know answers to very easy questions. Johnny has had a real off week, and Johnny doesn't know. He was doing good for a while. He was on a hot streak. We all accused Johnny of getting smart all of a sudden, and then he's started falling off hard now.
Now he's in his more predictable lane of getting things wrong most of the time.
If you, all you have to do is predict, will Johnny know or not know? This is a lightning round, 1 question only, up for grabs. We get you to the Warner Brothers for Superman experience, and that means you can do the tour. You can either battle Superman, or you could do both, or either one.
Or you can punch the screen like I did.
Allie punched the screen, Superman. And we had and Jake punched Superman. Neither of them played it the right way.
I was doing thrust shots.
I was the only guy that did it the right way, and
you didn't because you were in a fake wheelchair.
Well, my avatar was fake handicapped. Yes,
stolen valor.
Stolen valor. I didn't mean to, but when you go, you'll do it the right way. I'm sure you'll have fun, and hopefully you can beat Jake's top score. We didn't even talk about the whole thing that happened at the end because they've got this cool Superman-themed world you walk into afterwards.
That was my favorite part.
And they have food and drink there. You could drink booze. And
you can hang out in there all day if you want
Allie ordered this Superman pretzel that she was going to bring to her kid, and Johnny saw it, and because he's a child, immediately started eating the pretzel. And Allie's like, I was bringing that to my kid.
First of all, you ordered 2 pretzels.
No, I ordered 1. Somebody else ordered 1, and then I said, I'll take one.
Jake and Klein started going at one, and I was like, oh, those guys have gone into that one already. I was like, I don't want that.
It tasted like a delicious pretzel.
And even though you didn't know it was Allie's, you still bit into it with your mouth. You didn't even tear a piece off.
Yeah, because I was like, I could polish this whole pretzel by myself.
So what? Is that all for you?
It's a giant community pretzel, dude. It's very obvious what the point of it. Jake
you guys were tearing up one pretzel. I was like, man, those behemoths over there ate that pretzel. I was like, I don't want no part of that.
All of that fun and much more happening right now at the Warner Brothers studios for the Superman experience, and you'll get into that if you're able to win this round of Johnny Doesn't Know. Hit it, Johnny.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was in Nevada for a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It goes wiggles.
Evan on KROQ. Good morning from Hawthorne, and welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know. 1 question only. All you have to do is predict will Johnny know or not know. Good morning and welcome to KROQ. Hi.
Good morning.
Here we go. Will Johnny know what it means to be audited? Yes or no?
Audited? Oh, that sounds a little too like they didn't teach you that in school, so no.
Right. Yeah. That's something you have to learn in life.
Johnny, what does it mean if you are audited? She says you will not know.
Well, when I was a preschool TA, we actually did get audited. When I was when I worked there, we used to have it was once a year, I think, where a person would come and they would survey you interacting with the kids and teaching them and stuff, and they just kind of came and oversaw everything that happened, and then they would report it back to their supervisors or whatever board they worked for. And I think that's what audit meant. I didn't really pay too much attention on the what's it called, the teacher side or whatever, or the Oh, why am I blinking on this right now? Stop looking at me like that. Both of you are like giving me these piercing looks of like, yes, keep going on. Yeah.
It's like you have autism.
Yeah.
Johnny definitely has it strong. Is that your guess?
Yeah, I think I get it.
So what is the guess?
What
I'm
is
confused.
it? Yeah, you told us a whole story.
They go to a preschool?
Audit is like when you evaluate somebody and you surveillance like what they do, and you take notes on what they do, I think, and then you report back to somebody else. I think that's what an audit is.
In this time of year specifically, though, let's go more specific. Allie's being audited right now.
I am being audited.
That's for money and stuff. Your financial audit right now. It's for your taxes last year. That you didn't report something, or you made too much, or you made too little.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, you weren't right until you said Allie made too little.
I didn't know you could just audit that. Hey, wait a minute. You didn't make enough money.
All right. Well, Evan, you said Johnny wouldn't know. And you know what? This is one of those weird ones where he kind of danced around it.
I still don't know if he knows what it is.
No.
But
I think I just explained it.
Yeah.
You kind of gave us a very rough definition of what the word audit means.
But keyword definition. I defined it. I think I got it.
Yeah. Evan, I'm so sorry. We cannot count that as a win, which means we'll give this away to caller 20 right now. But you understand who is specifically auditing Allie right now?
The IRS.
There you go.
Thank you so much for reminding me.
Sure are.
Internal Revenue System.
Auditism.
It's got the tism.
Johnny's got the auditism. It's an early takeaway already coming through on the text line.
Johnny thinks he's right, though.
We will get to your takeaways next on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Ally Show.
Mornings on KROQ.
Yeah!
KROQ.
KROQ Klein and Ally Show. We're going to get the hell out of here, do some takeaways. Then Sluggo. I didn't realize yesterday was Sluggo's birthday. So go ahead and wish Sluggo a happy belated birthday. I didn't even know we celebrate such things around here, but apparently it was a very important day.
He was going to the Jaws exhibit.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah, he's a super big fan of Jaws.
Oh.
He got his first kiss during that movie in a movie theater.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you know the first movie I got a kiss during?
Mine was Can't Hardly Wait.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a boy kiss?
Yes, it was a boy kiss.
Tongue kiss? Tongue?
Yes. Ugh, it was gross.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Yeah, Jake's planning on it being the next Avatar, whenever that comes out. I think I should remember
they have
this.
3.5 hours to muster up the desire.
I believe my first kiss... Well, I know my first kiss during a movie was in the basement, my buddy Paul Duggan's basement. It was during Ghost.
Oh, you kissed Paul?
Not Paul. Carolyn Murphy is who I kissed.
Aww.
In Paul Duggan's
Mine was
basement.
Ryan Moreland.
And it's funny because I don't remember the names of people I've met a day ago. But I do remember Carolyn Murphy. And I'm sure she doesn't remember me, but that was the first tongue kiss during Ghost.
How old were you? 15?
4th grade? 5th grade?
Oh, that's pretty early.
That was a tongue kiss with Carolyn Murphy. But I think in theaters, it was Jessie Sackett.
What?
That was her name.
Oh, I thought that was the movie. I was like, I have never heard of that movie.
And the movie was...
Man, with a name like Jessie Sackett, she definitely had some nicknames, I bet, huh?
May have been Cliffhanger.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, definitely Cliffhanger.
That's a cool movie to see in
theaters,
I
do like that movie, thinking back, and I wonder if it's mostly because of the kiss.
That you like the movie?
Yeah, or if Cliffhanger was just a good movie.
Can't Hardly Wait, but...
Right. But
that was such a classic.
But you don't like kissing guys.
No, that was the worst part. I remember it was so built up, and it had been determined ahead of time with both of our friend groups that it was going to happen during this movie. So we both knew going in the first kiss was going to happen. And it was like when through the whole movie. And then finally we did, and I was like, oh, that was what I've been waiting for?
I was like, I'm so gay.
Can't hardly wait for this to be over.
Vanessa, what was the first kiss you had with a boy during a movie? Do you remember?
I don't remember the movie, but it was junior year.
You remember the guy's full name, I bet.
Kevin something.
Oh.
He was Japanese.
Weatherly?
No.
Oh.
I don't remember his last name.
Kevin Japanese?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What about you?
And he was a soccer player. I was like, okay.
What about you, Johnny? Do you remember?
We didn't go to movies and do that.
When did you have your first kiss then?
It was like 4th grade also at the flagpole at recess.
On campus?
Oh, yeah, at school, 4th grade.
What was the girl's name? Or was it a teacher?
I wasn't a teacher yet. It was Mary.
Mr. Sargo.
And he tongue-kissed me at the flagpole and said, one day you'll be in radio.
You want to graduate 4th grade? Let's meet at the flagpole at noon. All right, takeaways from today's show. Let's get out of here. What do we got?
Okay, 650, my takeaway is if you accomplish anything, just remember the homeless will crap on your accomplishments.
That's right.
818, there is no 5G in heaven. 909, it's called the Internal Revenue System. 213, Mr. Klein is jealous of Allie's meats. 818, Allie played Pogs with her own reflection.
So sad. That is the saddest sentence ever. All right, Shadow, you're up. Go.
And 213, my takeaway is shout out Jack Tripper.
Shout out Jack Tripper right there at the old Regal Beagle. Takeaway from today's show. Vanessa, what do you got?
Allie is just a generic lady.
I am.
She's just a generic lady, which is why she's got the perfect golf clubs. Generic lady golf clubs.
From Amazon.
For a generic
$239.
For the full set. Johnny, you got a takeaway from today's show?
I want to see Betty Boop be a slut.
Betty Boop. Slut it up. Betty Boop. You will get to see that on the big screen. What's your name? Jake, you got a takeaway?
Yeah, boomers know Alka-Seltzer.
They sure do.
And fly fishing.
That's right. Real exciting round of Generation Wars. If you missed it, check out the podcast. Do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. Omar's back for the hot seat. He will be in the studio for
Lie Day Friday.
It's back, baby. So any question, there's a ton here piling up. We'll go through them after the show today. That'll be tomorrow. In the meantime, if you need us, there's a GOAT line for you, 844-956-GOAT. If not, stick around. Sluggo is next.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Do-do-do. Klein and Ally, it's just okay.
Wow.
Klein and Ally, it's just okay. Just okay. Do-do-do.
It's just a bunch of people getting together, having a good time.
Klein, Ally, show.
It sounds innocent.
KROQ.
But America's youth are rebelling in a new and dangerous way.
World famous KROQ.